hat.
whore.
Yeah, they just gave me this
Hold on,
hat, man.
hold on. So you thought? What do you mean you thought you'll get more party favors? Party favors like what?
Man, at least a t-shirt, man. They gave me this bullshit ass bag to put the hat in.
How much that shit cost
Yeah,
you?
I
To
don't
go to
remember.
the
I
entry
don't
fee?
remember, man. Maybe I have to reach out to my homeboys that my homeboys. I ain't, should I say their names who went with me?
You
Nope.
ain't even gotta do it.
You
You
ain't
ain't
gotta
gotta
do it.
do
All
it.
right, cool.
Reach out to
Yeah,
your home.
so
Reach.
we got gypped. We got gypped. You know, um,
Why
maybe
you ain't
the
holler at
next
your boy
one I
Rico?
10 will be a little bit better.
I guess my one question is like, are people just walking around naked at the AVN or like like what's the deal?
I mean, this one. I mean, for the most part, there were a lot that was kind of they were kind of naked. Some were naked. Um, it was the
I mean
first
like
one after.
fully like everything. They showing everything.
Yeah, some was full. Some was full, and
Okay.
for the most part, they were damn near. It was the first time after COVID, so it was different from the ones that people said they attended before. And a lot of them, it seemed like, like as of anything, with inflation comes the money grab. The things that were once free is now they trying to charge for everything. So
Nah. I'm not gonna
it
lie,
it
man.
was a
That hat's kind of clean though. That's
Hey,
kind
that
of
shit
Hey,
is
clean.
clean as
appreciate it, man.
fuck. Hey,
Yeah,
be
man.
clear. Be clear. That shit is clean. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wonder
for
which one of
sure.
y'all. I wonder which one of y'all got the dick in the bag, because I know they gave one of y'all a dick, and you ain't gonna admit to it. So I'll go ahead and say your co-conspirator got the dick, yo, because I know they was handing out dicks out there.
Man, I'm telling you, and you almost had me say unfortunately, and I had to catch myself. Pause. No, they were not handing out dicks, sir. This was the only thing they was handing out. Was this and a bullshit ass bag. Now I don't know what
Oh,
came with the ultimate package. I got the one
right,
day
right.
package. I didn't know what came with the whole weekend package.
Oh man, that's
Maybe
funny.
maybe they gave them a dick, but they wasn't handing out dicks though.
That's funny. All right, go out, man. Set us
Oh,
off, man. Stop talking about dicks.
God
What's
damn.
going on, fellas? Hey, man, listen. Once again, it's on episode 19. Whose man's is this? We in the building, fellas. Let's do this. Hey, when we talk about sports, technology, the culture, news,
Mud.
gaming, everything. Hey, and sometimes, we get a little risque too. It is what it is, right?
Risque. I like that
Yes,
word.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Whores.
Oh, hey,
Smut.
I just went blank here. Oh, there we go. Came back. Thought I done lost y'all for a second. Hey, like I said, we get a little risque every now and again, if you know what I mean. We got to spice it up every now and again for the people. But hey, first up, we got my man, Ride Man over here. How you doing, brother?
Good man. Just want to make a shout out. Someone turned old as fuck today. Mainly my sister.
Mm.
Um,
Hey.
44. Yeah, she listening. Hopefully, old as fuck. Nah, but she's up there with the folks right now. They have a good time with the family and everything. Kind of wish I was up there missing out, man. Um, I gotta take care of this damn puppy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that fool try to commit suicide. He jumped off the bed and the couch and everything.
Oh yeah,
He tried to get your attention, but he's like, fuck it, I'm up.
she don't give a fuck, yo. She don't give a fuck.
All right, that's peace.
All right, next up, we got my man, Jay. What's good, my brother? Talk to me.
Killing man, I'm tired as fuck, bro. Went out and got an inflatable so I can drag people at 75 miles an hour behind a jet ski, which
Sound
don't sound
dangerous as
like a
hell.
good idea.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Pause real quick. Hey, my man, Ryan, man. Hey, you got to bend over somewhere else, not hold your old ass in the camera, bro. Nobody want to see
That was a
that.
lot. That was a lot. This dude got his whole ass piece in the camera and shit. We gonna
Yeah,
have
nobody
to
don't want to see all that.
damn not safe for work this motherfucker real quick. That's crazy.
So you say you got a flotation device on to drag the peoples.
Yeah, man, it's like one of them little two-seater couch looking motherfuckers, man. And you just drag it behind your skis and shit, and
Oh, so you
hopefully not
slinging
kill
cats off
nobody.
waves.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna sling motherfuckers for sure. It's gonna be
Hey man,
nuts.
I've been
It's gonna
doing
be
legs,
nuts.
Hey,
man. I had to show off the ass real quick though.
it's like
That's
cats
what's
out here
up.
like they look like rocks skipping across the water.
Right, right. It's like that, man. But yeah, chilling, bro. Chilling. Let's get it.
That's what's up. And last but not least, the young brother over here, Mr. AVN over here today. My brother Cap, what's good with you?
Hey man, just what I'm saying, just representing the smut. You know what I'm saying? I had
Unreal.
the opportunity to visit, and it was quite exquisite. It wasn't its best, being it was like one of the first ones after COVID, but it did what it did. Um,
Okay.
and yeah, man, it is what it is. Um, just living life, man. Just there is some somber moments, and I'll probably try to wait to after we get through everything to speak on that. But other than that, man, everything is good, man. Life is on a up and up, man. Good news, bad news. It comes with the territory. So, uh, but hey,
Okay.
man, we here, man. I'm just happy we all able to get together today, man. You know what I mean? It's been a minute, I guess, since
I
last
feel you. I
Monday
feel you.
I'm like
or
what?
Tuesday.
Yeah, you beat us to
Not
it
even
because
a week.
our show was about to
Yeah.
get you, but you beat us to it. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. All right, fellas. So once, like I said, once again, man, it is what. Hey, we doing what we do. We podding or we podding.
Hey, we pod, man. I got something to get off my chest, man.
Uh-oh, is this story time with Cat Mode? What we
No,
talking
this is not
about it?
story time with Cap. That's gonna be for later. But man, but I don't know if y'all heard about this, man. With the since the NBA draft is coming up, there was an Illinois, one of the bright stars on Illinois basketball team named Terrence Shannon Jr. Um, his livelihood and his opportunity to even be in the draft was almost taken away when some girls decided to accuse him of rape. Well, one woman and her friends came up with a scheme to have her accuse him of rape when they were playing Kansas. Uh, and the guy almost lost everything. The school I think suspended him. He wasn't invited to like participate in all the college uh, special events and stuff like that they do. um he wasn't invited to the camps, when you go into the NBA to go do the trials and everything. Like, he was excluded from everything. And just to find out that it was a sham, and he was found now not guilty. And it was just crazy to me that they even allowed it to go to trial. And it just shows how quick people are trying to make a buck out here. Or maybe the attorney didn't want to take it to trial, but the girls was pushing him to take it to trial. But either way, I think you have a duty, when somebody is not guilty, to just say, hey, I'm not gonna even represent you. Because I'm like, the girl had text messages between her and her friends stating how they was setting him up, and they still decided to take this shit to trial and run this dude through the mud because they was trying to make a come up for some money.
But
And
what
that is
come
just
up was they
crazy to me.
making? This was a college student. Why? If you're gonna do that,
because
wait.
they because
And
they found out who he was, and they found out he was going to be a lottery pick.
but listen, he
Where
what?
my
But
money at?
okay, it was one of you. You about to screw all that up by doing that.
Right, you
But
should wait till you got
but
drafted.
not no, that's what I'm saying, and I know that, and but that's what I'm saying is so crazy to me about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And just the attorney knowing that they had these text messages of the girls admittedly setting this guy up is just crazy to me. And that
There's a
leads me to the
question, brother.
question for y'all. It's like, this kind of fucks it up for people who actually have gone through something serious like that.
Hundred
It
percent.
really fucking does. But you know, uh, listening to Mason Cam on their show too, they have brought it up. Um, what is some things that we should be able to do to combat this, man? Should like the time that they was thinking about giving this young man, should she be going to trial? Shouldn't she
Listen.
go to jail for false accusations or
Oh,
something?
defamation
Because
of
it
character.
seems like the guys or who and it should could be guys or women. Because like right now it's like if when someone says something, you're automatically guilty in the public eyes, especially on social media. And then when they're found now guilty and that person was on some bullshit, nothing ever happens to the person. They get to live their life with the other person. People still look at them like you did the shit. And some of us know what it feels like to be to have that on you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like no matter if you not guilty or if it was some bullshit, they still looking at you with the cross eye like, man, I wonder if he really did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just completely fucks up your reputation. So something should be done about that. The people who had those false accusations on people, that something should happen to them, man. They should at least have some jail
Some
time or something. But
sometimes
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Sometimes you do have situations where police actually arrest a person for making a false accusation, and they get some kind of reprimand. I think I've seen people get a little bit of jail time or whatever, depending on the person they're trying to accuse. But that's I see right back after they find me not guilty. So you don't put me through all this. Now I'm suing your ass for defamation of character. Because you falsely accused me of something. So I think I should go ahead and put your ass through the ringer too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
just
from what I understand, it's a misdemeanor. If it's a misdemeanor, false allegation, that it can be up to 90 days in jail. Felonies can be up to 6 months. Of course, different states have different rights, i.e., in Texas, it's a Class B misdemeanor. It can result in 180 days in jail. In Florida, it's a third degree felony, which can result in up to 5 years in prison. So there are at least there's some mechanisms to, for lack of a better term, get some get back on a false allegation. The issue becomes if the damn DA is gonna prosecute. That's what it really comes down to. If the state don't want to prosecute the case, then well, you kind of don't have a leg to stand on outside of a civil suit. You could file a
yeah,
civil suit, and I mean, the truth about civil suits is
that shit can
they don't
go on
always
forever.
have a lot of teeth, man. Like, even if you get a judgment in your favor, there's no teeth behind it to push that person to pay you. Like, they're not gonna dock their pay or no shit or none of that. It's just like, hey, this debt is over their head. And I mean, in the state of Florida, you can't even sue somebody for their house or anything like that. So,
I wouldn't even be looking for
I
pay,
don't know
man.
what
I'd be looking, man. Listen, I bet they get that 90 days. I bet they ass won't do that shit again. Let them sit in there for 90 days.
I
I
mean, I feel it,
bet they
man.
won't play like that.
And I mean, be clear. The Whose Mans Is This podcast is in no way shaming actual victims of sexual assault, rape, battery, etc., etc. So let's be clear on that. However, in these clear cut cases where there's evidence of foul play, yeah, I mean, I absolutely believe there should be some type of mechanism, you know what I'm saying, that we can put into place to just hold people in check and keep them honest. I mean, I know from what I understand, it's a very difficult ordeal for a lady and especially for a man to bring forth the case where sexual assault was involved, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not an easy play, especially if it actually happened to you. I think it's easier to get this shit off if nothing happened than you like these ladies just trying to, get some bullshit off. That's an easy play right there. You're not emotionally attached to it the same way. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live with, the injury and, the horrific nature of the actual events because you made the shit up. So I don't know,
Didn't
bro.
didn't your boy from Empire, what's his name?
Jesse.
Josie, yeah,
Jesse
Smollett.
Smollett.
Juicy
Hmm.
He come up with,
Smollett and shit.
yeah, he came up with accusations saying that he was assaulted and this and that.
He
And when
got
they came and found out that shit, he got some jail time.
he got some jail
Oh,
time.
juicy
Yeah,
smoothie.
Juicy. Yeah, Juicy got 150 days.
Smooth, yeah.
Oh, Juicy is wild.
Man, he only served 6 days before he got released and shit. So yeah, and that was some bullshit on Juicy, man. Like when even when I first heard of that situation, it sounded like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean to tell me you was out in the middle of the night trying to get a glizzy and two dudes with Trump hats rolled up and they fucked you up with a noose or whatever? Like, come on, bro, get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
man. Two big
Then it
ass
ended up
black
being
dudes
two
at
big
that.
ass black
Yeah, man.
African.
Like,
That
please.
shit's crazy.
They should have threw the book at his monkey ass for that bullshit, to be honest. That was some bullshit, bro. Like, I'm and to make it so bad, black people rallied around this dude and everything and
Yep,
was
sure
looking
did.
Ah,
like
they
fucking
they
fools,
did
man.
big
Black
time,
people was
boy.
looking like fools supporting this asshole, man. And like, of course, the LGBTQ plus X, whatever community they were on their shit. And I hate that the fucking apology it's never as loud as the fucking accusations. You know what I'm saying? Like they were, slandering Trump supporters and it's racist, blah blah blah. Like they made this shit super racy, man, and this old punk ass motherfucker that made the whole shit up. That was some bullshit, Juicy. If you ever watch
Yeah,
his
it
podcast,
was.
Juicy, that was some bullshit, bro.
Yeah. Just real quick can be ended, but yeah, man, it's just sad because at the end of the day, the people that get hurt the most is those actual victims, and no one's gonna let less people are gonna believe when stuff goes down,
Crying wolf, man, crying
and,
wolf.
and then they are afraid to actually say something when stuff actually happens to get the actual help and stuff that they need. So yeah, man, those girls should be in prison,
Yeah, rest peace,
jail
man. That
time
was
at
some
least.
bullshit.
Yep. So
Shit,
Well,
well, Jay,
speaking of
man,
prison, man.
Oh, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Bad boys, bad boys. What you
What
gonna
you gonna
do?
do? Hmm.
Those snug, those thing, nas
That's
nehi.
it.
So, so
Yo,
Bad
so
Boys, the fourth edition of Bad Boys dropped, right? Bad Boys Ride or Die. Um, It got around a 96% from the audience on Rotten Tomatoes, and I want to say it's like a 60 some odd percent of the actual rating for the movie.
yeah, it's already
Martin
pulled over a
Lawrence and
billion
Will
dollars.
Smith came back. Yeah, yeah, it pulled in a billy already. Um, I don't know that anybody knew that this movie would be received so well. I mean, it's crazy, man, especially after Will reached back like a pimp and smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock. This is the first project that he's been a part of since then. And they even had a little scene, spoiler alert, they had a little scene in there where I'll give you 3 seconds to hang tight. Two, one, they had a little scene in there where Martin was smacking the shit out of Will Smith. And I'm pretty sure that was, trying to, kind of pay homage to him smacking the fuck out of Chris Rock. But Bad Boys 3, I didn't really care for it, to be honest. I thought it was
trash.
kind of bullshit. I watched it right before watching Bad Boys 4, and they playing off of the whole Will Smith got a son, blah blah blah. And then the fourth one, they brought the son back and stuff, and I mean they got busy. I thought it was cool, man. I mean, it's a summer movie. It's not very many movies out there, to be honest. Summer blockbuster type movies and shit, and I mean, it seemed to answer the mail at the box office, man. What y'all think about Bad Boys 4?
Yeah, I liked it, man. I enjoyed it, man. You know, like you said, Bad Boys 3 was okay, He had a little spin where they had Will Smith get shot and all that, the whole son thing. But this one I think was kind of more to get like more on the lines, like kind of towards like the first movie. It was a lot of comedy and stuff and action. But I like how they played into the role because as they got older, they weren't like the whole jumping through window like they did in the first movie. All the
Right.
they actually
Right.
you see their age. They played into that where you see their age and how they're aging, and they're not as not as bad as they were in the earlier movies. You know what I mean? Even they
Right.
still still got busy. But to
What I
me, the
thought was
highlight.
kind of bullshit though is like none of them motherfuckers progress in rank at all. You know what I'm saying? The captain through all three of the movies, and then of course, he dies in the third movie, but then they kind of bring him back a little bit in the fourth movie.
What?
But huh?
Well, I mean, they did.
Stop.
I mean, them two,
I
they
haven't seen
didn't.
it.
That's
Oh well,
your fault.
shit, man! I
Shit.
said spoiler alert. Like that was your time to say, "Hey, man, I haven't seen it." God damn it,
It,
Ryan.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with a spoiler alert
I
real
mean,
quick.
you gonna say spoiler alert? You want people to stop listen to our podcast for the next 10 minutes?
All right, man, that's peace, bro. All right. Bad Boys is cool. Check it out, I guess.
Hey, man, shout out to Reggie though, man. Shout out to Reggie.
Yeah, hey, peace to Reggie. Hey, peace to Reggie. And we'll leave it
Hey
at that, man.
man,
But yeah, Bad Boys is cool. What you got,
yeah,
Cap?
I was gonna say it was a good watch, man. I ain't gonna do no real spoiler alerts, but there was some Tyler Perry moments in there, bro. And you'll see. Like, I'm not gonna tell the plot, but I think it was kind of rushed. They could have did a little
Mm,
bit, but I mean, when you see it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it, or
right, right.
so it is what it is. Since people don't go to the fucking movies, even though they got bootleg
Or
and can
watch
watch it.
bootlegs, right? Like what the fuck?
Is there good copies out?
I'm
It's
pretty
decent
sure.
enough
I
copy
haven't checked.
Uh,
shit.
I doubt that one. Nah, that movie ain't
I
gonna
haven't
be
seen
out
no
yet,
good. Cause
man.
I'm saying I haven't seen no good copies.
It's doing
I like
too
a
big, man.
good
It ain't gonna
sound
be out
quality.
yet.
You know what I'm saying? Like a good
But
sound
when it
quality.
does, it's gonna be at least another month or so before that
My
hit the
only
net
question
like.
is, haven't these dudes been, at least Martin's character, hadn't he been trying to retire since the second movie? And this man's still.
Man, motherfuckers, like on the real, a lot of people, it's a common opinion that they should have just stopped at fucking two and left it at that, to be honest.
I mean, especially if you're gonna take so much time to make the third,
But
because
I mean, I can go to a deeper thing.
Martin.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. My fault.
I was saying that the reason we got four is that, I mean, let's be honest, man. Hollywood is just here for cash grabs half the time, and they run out of ideas. That's why you got. It sounds like four was actually good because three was trash to me, but that's why you got movies like, what was it? Coming to America 2, 20 years, 30 years later,
Oh,
which
that
Should have left
was
was
that alone.
fucking
awful.
That they
awful.
definitely should have left alone.
Yeah, that shit was
Awful
trash.
That
Then
fucking movie,
they got
bro.
Beverly Hills Cop coming back out. I think it's
Yeah, I
out though.
July
saw
I
that
haven't
on
3rd,
watched it yet.
Netflix.
July
Nah, it,
3rd
it
on
drops
July
in July.
I have
July
no.
third
Okay,
on
cool.
Netflix.
I mean, cool, but I have no desire to see that 30 years later. Like,
Nah, you don't want to see
no,
Beverly Hills
I'm
Cop?
not
I
saying
mean, I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
check it out, man. Axel
I'm gonna check
Foley,
it out because
man.
it's there, but it's not like I was asking for it. Hey, I wish they would make another Beverly Hills. Ain't nobody was asking
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
I agree.
shit.
I mean, I agree, but still, now that it's coming out, I'm still gonna check it out, man. Axel Foley was the man. And
They're
for y'all viewers, July 3rd on Netflix.
they're just living off. They're banking off the fact that we live off nostalgia, which we do, and that's why your boy was kind of pissed about Star Wars, but that's neither here nor there. We might hit up on it later.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
I
mean,
if
you
you've seen
can
mean,
the
go there now if you
they
want
bringing back
to.
some of the old
Shit.
cast, man. They're bringing back a couple of the original cast members. Actually, a few of the original cast members from the first few movies. So we'll see how it goes. I ain't gonna judge it just yet. I just want to know if we gonna
Yeah.
see, are we gonna see Beverly Hills Cop Eddie Murphy, or are we gonna see Mr. Church Eddie Murphy? You know,
Shit. Yeah.
I
Let's
want
go
to
with
see.
the
Oh, I want to
yeah,
see Eddie.
that
man.
is gonna be something to watch. Like, is he gonna continue to be watered down for this role? Because
It's rated R,
that
so no.
okay, because
It's
that's
rated
what made
R.
it.
Yeah,
It's rated R.
or
No
whatever.
bullshit.
Well, whatever NBA, rated higher for adults type shit
MA or
on
mature
Netflix.
audiences.
Yeah, so
Huh.
pretty sure I saw
That's
that.
interesting. All right, hey man, bet I'm gonna be watching that shit either way, man. I'm gonna try to support our black stars, man. I try to make a point to watch everything, whether it's a comedian or whatever, man. I
Yeah,
try
it's
to
rated R.
support black and brown faces, man, on the real. And that's nothing against, non-black or brown faces. It's just, man, I try to get out there and support, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I fought with Bill Burr too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. But
Hey, if it's good, I'm
yeah,
watching. I don't care what your race is.
Man,
Yeah, yeah, and that's peace, man.
I want to say something
What's
real
up?
quick. This is off the subject. I know we finna press on. Since you're
Yeah.
talking about black stars, man. Shout out to man Shakari Richardson, man.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out to
Hey,
that chick, man.
word,
yeah.
That
10-4.
word.
that young lady, man, did her thing in the 100 meters the other day, final, man. She went out
Yes,
there
she
and did what
did.
she needed to do. Now she's on, in the Olympics finally. She had made the team 4 years ago, but the whole little weed incident disqualified her, man. So she stayed with it, man. Kept her head up, kept pressing, and got better, man. And hey, she right back in the saddle. Here she is, gonna make her first Olympics. Actually, shout out to all three women because the other two women that made it too were actually her training partners.
Yep,
So they all qualified 1, 2, and 3
yep.
to for the Olympics for the 100 meters. So shout out to them, man. Hey, them girls doing their thing, man.
How
Yeah,
the
for
fuck
sure.
do Olympians get paid? Does anybody happen to know that shit?
I think it's
Sponsor.
just through endorsement and
I think it's
sponsors.
endorsements and
That's the
Yeah.
sponsors,
big part. That's the
man.
big part of it. But there is a flat fee, I believe, for them as well.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I'm
think they
sure
get
the
some
NBA
kind of,
dudes don't get
but
shit,
I think they get
compared to
more
what
for the
them boys
endorsement.
get.
But they do
Wings
get a shit ton of
boxes.
endorsements. I've been seeing her a ton
You
of
know,
commercials too lately. So
Who, Shikari?
yeah,
They tried to bury that girl, man, for real, yo. Like
They
they tried to
did.
go ahead and send her up the motherfucking river, bro. And I'm glad that she was able to answer the fucking call, man, and
persevere and
show
keep it
back up
Yeah,
going,
because
and
man.
Nike
smoke these
Nike put a
hoes, bro.
lot behind her, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nike put a lot
Yeah.
behind her.
that's what the commercials are talking about. She ran that. She by the way, she ran it in a 10-4, which is the fastest time this year.
No
So
sir, no sir, no sir. Not 10-4.
Mm.
what was
Cause
it?
the final, it was a 10-7. It was the fastest time this year. 10-7.
Oh, I saw 10-4
10
yesterday.
7?
10-4. 10-4 would be hella fast for a female. She
Yeah, I
ran
was
10
about to
ran
say
10-7.
10-4 is crazy, but
She has
hey,
the
Hey
fastest time
man,
this year.
and
She
I
got
ain't
a
gonna lie, man.
Regardless,
They
she had the
got
fastest
her
time this
out
year.
there. They got her in them Serena Williams type outfits when Serena was in her hey. Man,
yes,
all
they
that
do, sir.
chocolate.
brother,
Yes, they do.
man, them outfits she be having on is crazy,
And her
bro.
fucking nails be like Wolverine shits, like Sabretooth. Is it Wolverine? Ain't it Sabretooth? His
Sabretooth,
fingernails
Yeah,
yeah,
be long and
Sabretooth.
shit.
yeah.
Man, her fingernails be long and painted up to the motherfucker, man. I love
Oh,
that shit.
what
She
was
out
that? The
there.
one that's like Wolverine with the nails? Was it Lady Deathstrike or what was her name?
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Lady Deathstrike. Yeah.
That's who it is. Ryan, you
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be on the nerd shit, man. You supposed to be covering down on this. What the fuck you doing, bro?
Oh
Listen,
man,
man,
I'm getting
yes.
ready for the rest of the topics, man. Lady Deathstrike's
Hey,
trash.
she
Don't
gonna.
compare.
I tell you
Don't
what.
don't
Yikes.
compare Shikari Richardson, Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike trash.
What else? I know
Yikes.
you had something, Jay. I know you had something in sports you wanted to
Yeah,
get off
man.
your chest.
As far as sports, I know the Lakers hired my boy JJ Redick, man. J Rock 4, you know what I mean? Like, a Duke fame, one of the coldest shooters to ever grace the NCAA basketball court, JJ Redick. He has a podcast with LeBron James, and there was some speculation as to him being hired for the Lakers head coaching position, and sure fucking enough, man, he got hired on. I think he got a 4-year deal or something. Um, People are kind of, it's mixed emotions. JJ don't have any head coaching experience that I'm aware of. I mean, he's been in the booth. Um, on the commentary side of the game and stuff. He was one of the commentators on the finals during the NBA finals and stuff. So for ESPN, but yeah, Reddick is him, man. So what's the over and under on JJ Reddick getting ran the fuck out of LA?
I mean,
Hey,
my
Or
opinion,
it,
or or do we think that JJ Reddick gonna run LeBron out of LA and then be the permanent fixture, you know what I'm saying, with AD? What do you think, man? What's up?
Ooh, I don't see that.
only
Mm.
time will
I
tell,
will
man.
say.
I mean,
Go ahead.
One at a
no,
time,
go
Jay.
ahead, sir.
I
Go
I
ahead,
will
sir.
say this. I will say this to say what you said about the Anthony Davis thing. This dude has JJ Redick has been. And those that don't know, he has been since he's retired. He has been in and out of the media on First Take. He has his own podcast, other podcasts with other basketball players. Da, da, da. And he has spoke at length on Anthony Davis and how he only plays when he's 100%. Meaning he kind of slacking it, right? Saying some little bit of shade on that. So as far as I'm kind of interested in that dynamic, how that's going to work out, right? Because Anthony Davis came out during he came out during the playoffs talking about we're not making adjustments. We're not, pretty much saying the coach ain't shit. So I'm here for the drama. was it TNT?
Yeah, man.
We got the drama. I'm here for that.
Yeah, you fucking right. You fucking right, bro. Who else, man? What's up, Guap?
Hey, I just want to say thanks to Erica, man. Giving me big props on the beard, man. Appreciate it.
Hey,
didn't you want to shave that a couple of weeks ago? You was talking about shaving that shit.
I did. I thought about it. I'm glad I didn't. That would have took my powers away like Samson.
You would look like a milk dud, looking all crazy.
Man, I thought about
that man look like a straight pedophile with no hair on his face, boy.
Wow. Wow. Look like all I need is a van and shit.
No windows.
Man, this nigga had a white van with it sitting outside the playground and shit.
You want
with
some
binoculars. With a van full of fucking balloons.
Hey, where's your mom or dad?
Passing out balloons and blow pops.
Oh man, y'all foul as fuck. JJ Redick, man, focus.
For me, hey, to me, man, I'm happy for JJ Redick, man. I liked him as a commentator, man. He definitely knows his basketball. He did announce today that the podcast is over. He may do a video tribute to say farewell to the podcast.
Interesting.
For now. But it just all seemed kind of shady on how all that shit went down. Like, out of a lot of people who were deserving it, like Mark Jackson, Sam Cassell, all of a sudden he get a podcast with LeBron. Next thing you know, he's the front runner. And it's like they did the whole hoopla. Oh, we're going to try to hire this coach and that coach. We all knew JJ Redick was going to be the coach. And so, what I'm saying, it is what it is. But, hey, I'm all for that brother getting his shine. It's not his fault that he got picked up, even if he did have some insight. But, I wish him nothing the best because it's nothing he did on his part, man. But that why these other people are not getting some shine. But fuck it. He a good dude, though, man. I don't really see nothing wrong with it. I hope he succeed. If not, hey.
Yeah, it's what it is, man.
I give him 2 years like they gave Ham. So
yeah,
I'm not really a Lakers fan like that, so it's whatever. I mean, hey, he got the job. Hey, cool. Like, we'll see how it goes. First time coach, never coached at all. I don't think at any level. So we're gonna see what it is. AD and them might get mad and run that man up out of there.
Is he gonna draft Bronny Jr.?
Hell no, listen. LeBron need to go ahead. LeBron need to go ahead and just, man, listen, he's been in the league by 30 years. Go ahead and hang it up, man. You're not gonna play with your son, bro. You're not gonna play with your son. The nigga get drafted.
That man's gonna draft that man. That man's gonna play with the son.
Oh, he's definitely getting drafted.
Yeah, the Celtics gonna draft his ass. And then LeBron gonna have to come with him on a bum contract, and they're gonna run it back.
That'd be stupid. I wouldn't even watch basketball.
You wouldn't watch it? Why not?
Nah, man. That's worse than the KD shit.
No, it ain't. He ain't even in his prime no more.
Yeah, no.
LeBron's not in his prime. LeBron's not in his prime, but he's still averaging 27 goddamn points a game, bro. We like he's a bum. He ain't no fucking bum.
I never said he was a bum.
Who's gonna score points in LA?
Like,
who else gonna score points?
Huh? You said what?
Who else gonna score points in LA?
They telling this. They saying that if this time out. Why they saying this dude he's gonna go to the Celtics. What that starting five would be again. I'm gonna compare that shit to KD. This team just won a championship. Yes, think about it. Because listen, the Warriors didn't even win a championship that year. Yes, This
Exactly.
is just
So that's one way it's not
well,
the
that's what I'm
same.
saying.
Go
It's
on.
worse. I said it's worse. It's worse than that shit. Yes, it
Okay, so
is.
let's say hypothetically, let's say Bronny got drafted by the Celtics, okay, and LeBron making a push to go over there. Who the fuck is Boston gonna give up for LeBron? Because he's not gonna be free.
They saying that they didn't say anything about that. Now, if they give him up something, that's
But
different.
they ain't gotta say
Porzingis.
nothing. You know it's gonna happen. You
He
know they're
ain't gonna
gonna have
get
to
max.
give him
He's not
somebody.
gonna get max contract. They can't afford max contract.
Right.
You
I'll
know,
give up anybody outside of fucking Tatum or Brown. I'll give you anybody for LeBron. It's fucking
Honestly, I
LeBron
nah,
James.
are you trying
but
to
is
win a
LA gonna
championship?
Well,
take that? Is LA who? Do you think LA gonna take fucking
but
Al Horton and
LeBron
fucking
only
Porzingis
on
and
like
shit for LeBron?
No,
I thought LeBron
LeBron
about to
can.
be a free agent.
Thank you.
I
LeBron
thought he
can get
about to
out
be a
of this.
free agent.
Yes, he has a opt
Yeah,
out
so
So
who
clause.
he's
the fuck?
He has an opt out clause this year. That's why he's
Yeah, he
all.
don't have, they don't
He
have
did
to
this shit
trade
on.
him for
He
shit.
did this shit on purpose. You know what the fuck he's doing. He ain't dumb.
Ah
Yeah,
shit, I just turned on up.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, that's just as bad, if not worse, than KD going to the Warriors.
It's
Because
not
yes, it
fucking
is.
bad
It's
or
that
worse.
team.
Who the
Yes, it
fuck
is.
is not,
Because yes,
bro?
it is. Here's why I'm gonna explain it to you. Because for one, Celtics just won a championship easily, and they can run that shit back with a healthy Porzingis and win it again easily, unless they have to go against Denver. But that's another subject. But now, if LeBron joins them on some bum ass contract and they keep that team intact, that starting five is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I wouldn't even.
Yeah, but it's not like he's joining a team with the best fucking regular season record ever. That's what
Okay,
KD did.
okay. But obviously that best regular season record didn't mean
Not like
shit.
it's
No,
not
time
like
out.
LeBron
What?
lost to them. He
What?
didn't lose to them
Okay, I
on
get
their
that.
way to the
I get
fucking
that part. But the
finals.
part I'm looking at
Well,
is
it's
just.
not the same.
I said it's worse. It's worse. You
It's
going to a team?
worse.
Yes.
No
You going to a
fucking way
team? Yes, it
worse.
is. Yes, it
and
is
hell
worse.
nah.
You
You
If
going to
I'm
want
a
your
team
beat,
that
team to
just
listen,
won
send
a
if
your ass
championship?
home.
if
You
You
want
just
your team to send
listen,
your ass home.
you
They sent
just
you
went
I'm
to a
home.
up,
team
if
that won
I'm
a
up,
championship. What they need LeBron for? Matter of
mind
fact,
you,
if I was
mind
Tatum or
you,
I was Tatum or Brown, timeout was quick. If I was Tatum or Brown, I would feel ashamed of ourselves if we put LeBron on our team. I would feel
To
ashamed of
play
myself.
with the goat of your generation? What?
Yes, you just won a
mind
championship.
you,
I'm better than you. You come see us in the championship, nigga. Man, you crazy.
mind you, OKC was up 3 games to none,
Yeah.
and let them boys come back and
Yeah,
beat
I
them.
don't see it as the same. Like I said, I don't
I
think
see it
LeBron will
worse.
have
No,
that much of an impact.
It's not
I mean, I
worse.
don't
How
see it
wouldn't
worse. I
he?
don't
no.
think
How wouldn't
he
he?
wouldn't
He
have
averages 27
because
points a game.
he wouldn't need to play that much. He wouldn't be a 27-point scorer.
Man, they will play him. You know why they'll play him? Because he is a draw. He is the biggest draw in the league.
You could play
He
him, but I'm
gonna he
saying
gonna
his
play,
role
but
wouldn't be as
his
great.
role will be a lot smaller, man.
Nah,
Because
nah.
LeBron's already a pass the ball first type of person.
We know
He
he's
loves
busy.
he loves setting up his teammates. He will
Mm-hmm.
set up his team all day
Yeah,
before
by
he take a
default.
shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. That's why he
imagine.
lost to the Dallas.
Listen,
Anyway.
bro, the Lakers are trash, man. Listen, back to that point you made. LeBron averaging 27 points. Who else gonna average that on their team? Who else they got?
It should be AD, but hey, that's neither there nor here. But apparently he don't
AD
play.
too fucking soft. AD too soft. I know you ain't gonna say what's his name. What's the other cat? The young cat.
That's all they got. No. That's all they got. That's all they got. Stop that.
Cause he damn inconsistent as hell.
That's
What's
all they got.
the other guard? What's his name?
You talking about white boy?
Who
No,
gives a damn? Look, man, to be
I
honest,
did.
I'm not about to keep going back and forth on this shit. Like,
It's
look,
dumb.
yeah.
It's a dumb.
and look,
Jay's the
if
one that started this
LeBron
bullshit.
if LeBron do that shit,
Fuck
it is what it is. It's no doubt it's gonna be a race to see who gonna draft Bronny first, and that's what it is. And I'm all here for the drama once it happen. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think it is
saying?
I
though.
bet.
But speaking of drama,
Mm.
man, y'all been here, man. Matt Stafford wife came on the radio talking about she messed with the backup teammate to make him jealous to make him put that ring on it.
Man, what?
That shit
Kelly
What do you mean
crazy.
mess
Women
with him?
Stafford.
Hold
that
up. No.
Kelly.
Details.
All right,
they
Details.
let's go.
look.
Let's go. So
I heard
Kelly
it was like from
Stafford.
what I seen, it was just she dated him. I ain't heard that she gave up the booty for some letter and the candy.
Nah, fuck nah. Hear me out, bro. So on the podcast that Kelly Stafford was on, she was talking to the female host, and they were kind of going back and forth. and she said that yeah, she dated the backup, and Matt Stafford is a real nice guy, and the
Backup
backup was
quarterback.
the opposite of him. Yeah, the backup quarterback. Yeah, she was dating the backup quarterback. Yes, man. And she would park, and all the athletes stayed in the same dorm, so she would have her car parked there when she was going to see old boy and shit
Is this in college?
overnight. Yes, in college overnight. So you mean to tell me that it's a chick pulling up? You an athlete, you a football player, and you telling me she pulling up to your crib and staying overnight, leaving her car downstairs, and you ain't getting nothing in college?
And
Oh
she
man,
probably left it on there because Matt was gonna see, and she walked home.
nah. Matt Stafford a dummy. I would have dropped it like a bad habit.
Talking to
I'm
talking to
about to be a
shit loose.
quarterback. I'm about to be
With the
starting
avian
quarterback.
hat, man, turn the hat around. How dare you? Turn that fucking
Nah,
hat around, yo. You
Hey,
done
that
lost
man,
your
hey,
avian hat privileges.
that man,
You
hey,
man.
could
that
have
man,
went in
Hey,
on this chick. Get the fuck
hey,
out
I
of
know,
hey,
here.
I
that
know
man
that
over
shit
there,
didn't happen. He
that man
probably,
over there
hey,
telling her, you better not arch your back. Put your head down.
Man, what?
hey,
Hey.
face
Hey,
down, ass up.
I need a toot it all the way up.
That's
Well, just
Y'all
crazy.
foul,
well, if it
man.
hurt, tell me
Y'all
to take something
Man,
I
that's
did.
crazy, man. These women, man, some of these women, you know what I'm saying? Not to you know, rub our female listeners the wrong way, but man, some of these women out here is shiesty as hell. That's bogus.
Tell
I
me to
mean, but in
take
the end,
something
she
I
got what
did.
she wanted. She got the man that she really
He's
wanted.
the dummy. He's
Whether
the dummy for
what
going
whether
along with the
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I mean, it's on
Forget
him
her.
because
She was
she
smart. He's the dummy.
Yeah,
At the end of
yeah.
the
hey,
She
you
day,
ain't
gamed his
lying.
ass for sure.
I'm not even.
You ain't lying.
I'm not even mad at her. I'm mad at him for going along with the shit. That's some dumb. I would, man. I'm about to be number one drafted because when he number one overall,
Yeah.
you were number one
Yeah,
overall.
yeah, oh yeah.
Bye, bye. I'm about to go. Granted, it was Detroit, but whatever. I'm about to
Hey,
But
go.
you don't have no feelings. But hold
what
on,
was the
hold on, hold
backup's
on.
name?
You don't I don't remember. He looked like a fucking Poindexter though,
Did he go
but
to the
He
did
a
he go
goofy
to the
dude, but don't
wedding though?
matter, huh?
Did he go to the wedding though?
dog, but how the fuck you gonna give this motherfucking bitch a pass, yo? Like, what the fuck? It's years later. Like, the way she was talking about this dude, man, it was like she was low key reminiscing on the shit
They
for
said she had
real.
a
Like she
smile
was
on her
missing
You know what
it.
I
face.
mean?
She want that
Yeah, like
old thing
she
back.
was, man,
Ah.
she was
Hold
super
on.
cool with
Let
telling
me
this
look.
business.
Let me look at this dude's the backup.
Hey, my man,
So
So
you
hey,
you
my
just
you
saying
man,
the
Judge the
so you
dude and
saying
shit.
the way it was just flowing off the tongue, pause. That's
Uh,
she just man.
hey,
She
I
was
think she would be with
reminiscing.
the shits, yo. I
that
think if he
man
pulled
was in the
up, she would be
room
with the
fish
shits
hooking.
still. Right.
Ooh, fish hooking, huh?
He in the
Oh
room.
boy.
Hey, he in the room calling audibles.
Oh man. Backdoor left, backdoor left.
Man, that's wild.
Ryan, you still looking shit up,
He
man?
definitely shouldn't be cool with her putting that out
all
there
right.
though.
So her backup is Joe Cox. I was hoping it was a black dude, but it's
Joe
not.
Never heard of him.
Cox.
Joe Cox? Man, please get
Never.
the fuck out of here, yo. She fucking with Joe Cox?
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Joe.
you
Hey,
like, all right, man, yeah, she's smart. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck, man? She's fucking with Joe Cox. It's fucking what, 15, 20 years later? She talking about Joe Cox?
she's still talking about Cox.
You gonna let that shit slide, Ryan? You gonna let that ride, yo? Like that's how you moving?
What do you
You gonna
mean?
let your girl talk about Joe Cox and shit, and you ain't
No,
What
got
you
shit
talking
to say
about?
about it, huh?
listen. I already told
Listen,
you. I already told you what the fuck I would have done. No, no. I already told you.
Ryan would be Joe Cox. That's who
Facts.
Ryan would be.
Facts.
Wait a minute,
He's
you
not
said
wrong.
he would
He's not
wait a
wrong. He's
minute,
not wrong.
hold on. You said he will
He's not
be Joe
wrong.
Cox or he would beat Joe Cox?
Stop it.
B-E.
I
Oh,
would have. I
B-E.
would have been the backup quarterback. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Oh man, that's
Matter of fact,
fucking
I would have took it
wild.
one. I would have took it one thing further. When I saw she came out with that podcast, I would have gotten her DMs.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Joe Cox if he did that shit, man. But
Hey girl, how you been?
I don't
You
know,
know?
man.
Hey, Miss
You
Brooks
wild,
said if the
yo.
hey,
weed is
Joe
good,
Cox said, "Why don't you come be my Mrs. Jones, motherfucker?" Shit.
Hey, y'all wild, man. All
DM
right, man. Mr. Nasty
Mrs.
Time with it's
Jones, Mrs.
Mr.
Jones.
Hey, it's Mr. Nasty Time with Jay, yo. Straight up. Y'all ever fuck with a pocket pussy before, yo? You ever fuck with a pocket pussy?
Never.
Never had
like
one.
you mean like actually use it or like seen one?
Like actually use the motherfucker.
I ain't actually
Never,
used
never
one, but
had.
when we were deployed, we had they had this little plastic football, and they kept telling me, "Hey man, don't touch that shit." I said, "What you mean?" I said, "It's a football." They're like, "Nah, unscrew the tip." I said, "Oh, bitch."
There's a pocket pussy in a football.
Yeah, it was shaped like a
That's
football.
Please
crazy.
get the fuck out of here.
They gave that motherfucker a
Oh,
transforming pocket pussy.
God damn, they gave you that hut 1, hut 2 and shit.
And then and one side was the pocket pussy, and the other side was the the booty hole. I was like, this shit wild, yo.
Yo. Yeah, but y'all seen one though, right? You seen a pocket
Yeah, I
pussy
seen it.
before?
Yeah. I seen it before. Yeah.
Don't the booty hole be tiny as a motherfucker? The booty hole be like that on a pocket pussy, yo. What the fuck? They expect me to fit in that? Like the booty hole like that? That's crazy as fuck.
They said you
That
gotta
is
warm it
crazy
up
as
first.
fuck. Oh man, my dick will. Oh
It
man,
says you gotta
it ain't gonna
Wait a
work.
minute. I
warm
just
it
want to
up
know.
first.
I
No,
want to
it's
know
called.
how the fuck
You
we
gotta
get to
do it.
how the fuck we
Have
get
y'all
on
seen
the
that? Have y'all
pocket
seen?
pussy.
Have y'all seen that hot
That's
too?
hot
That's
too.
like
That's
this
hot
shit even
too.
tie in. This man, I'm thinking this man gonna say Mr. Nasty Time with Jay. He got a story to tie that shit in. This man like, all right, fuck it. Mr. Nasty Time with Jay. Man, you see how tight an asshole is on a pocket pussy? Man, that shit don't go with the story.
Hey, low key, man.
Hot
Hey, low
too.
key. This sounds like something you've been doing recently, bro. What's going on, man?
Hey, relax, man. I ain't seen one, yo. I saw one though, peep. I saw a fucking fist. It was a fist on one end, and then it was like the asshole of a pocket pussy on the other end. That shit was wild as fuck, B. That shit is wild, yo.
Hey, man.
Have you ever seen the hand like this and shit?
Yeah.
You ever seen that
Yeah.
shit? Hell yeah, hell yeah. It was one of them
Hey,
shits. It was
hey,
wild as fuck.
Adam, shout out to Adam and Eve, man. Endorse us, please.
Yeah, fucking right, man.
Man,
Fucking right.
yeah,
Adam
fucking
and Eve,
right.
man.
Man, speaking of the women, Toronto's gonna get their first WNBA team, the first expansion team for the WNBA. And I must say, man, the girls basketball is putting on a fucking show, bro. Like these games is wild. Like, cause I've seen some of the Chicago against the Indiana Fever. Man, just seeing the stadium being full, just seeing people out there, man. Them girls putting on the show and actually playing some good ass basketball, man. Hey, man, I'm for it, man. And it's crazy because the men's basketball, like it's crazy. I don't really even know who's getting drafted like that. But we all know
True.
the women, man. The women is putting on the show, bro, and I'm for it. I'm for it. So I just wanted to get that, honorable mention out there. Uh, I don't know, man. Where y'all want to take it next, man? I mean, if you want to come up with some wild story like tight ass pocket pussies that don't can make no sense to
Hey,
the
that's
stories,
wild, yo. That's wild. Get the fuck out of here,
you know what I'm
please.
saying?
That really
Fucking
had
let that
nothing to
shit
do with
Don't
ride.
don't play
anything.
your boy.
And it didn't
Don't
have
do
shit to
it.
do with the
Don't.
fucking story.
Hey, what you looking at on that phone, man? Maybe you need to put the
I
phone
was
down.
just looking at when the team. Hey, fuck
I
you,
thought he was
Ryan,
about to. I
man.
thought he was saying I
Hey,
was looking
fuck
up
that
pocket
shit.
pussies.
Hey, nah. You know what, man? Y'all boys gonna come for me like that, man. Fuck that shit. Remember we was on the game and shit, and you was going through your bullshit. Fucking, oh shit, I can't get on Pornhub. I need some links. And then you down there, you filled this dude's whole fucking man. You filled the whole chat up with smut. Yo, what the fuck? Y'all the two nastiest motherfuckers in the universe. You got a whole avian hat on, and you gonna come at me about pocket pussies?
Wait
Man,
a
what
minute,
the
hold
fuck
on.
are we
I'm the
doing, bro?
nastiest people when we got people in the chat be talking about they love chicken nuggets, and we ain't talking about McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the wild shit right there. Like, man, that's the wild shit.
Ah,
Mr.
that's
Nasty
stupid
Time.
as hell.
Miss
Hey, it's
Hewitt said she
Mr.
trying to hear
Nasty
more Mr.
Time.
Nasty Time. But
Cap,
Hey man,
Cap. Hey,
relax.
Cap. Now I got something to tell you, man.
hey, and see, that's wild as fuck too.
Right.
he already
And
he already
man,
know
look
where
you
I'm
in
gonna
your
go with
eyes.
it.
So what you got to say, Guap? Shit. What you got to
Hey,
tell them? Shit.
hey, I'm something like Shawn Michaels.
See,
Man.
wasn't even gonna bring that shit up. Was not even gonna bring that shit up. See,
Man,
man, y'all need to leave me alone, man. Y'all
man,
better
bro.
leave
Like
me alone,
I'm
man.
still mad about that shit, bro. Like, don't wake
Hey,
me
leave
up
me
out of my
alone.
slumber for that shit. Man,
Oh,
I think he needed to have a heart to heart, man. This motherfucker. Man.
Y'all, wow,
hey, we
man.
we in there faded,
Them Kuwait days, man.
Hold
You
on.
know what I'm
faded.
saying?
You can be having
But
inside jokes on a podcast. Say your piece.
Yeah.
what inside
Yeah,
jokes, man? What you
you
talking
gotta
about?
speak on it. You gotta speak on it, man. We got it.
All
Hey
right,
Talk
man,
to him.
man.
Okay,
this is an audio adventure, dog.
you
All
What the
want to
right,
tell?
fuck?
You
You
man.
want me to
gotta
So
tell the
tell?
people what's going on.
story time with Cat, man. So it was this dude named Fletch, man, who used to walk around
Well, I don't think this
always in
really
the
had
fire
nothing with
department.
Fletch, though, did it?
Huh?
I don't think this had nothing to do with Fletch,
It
did
did
it?
have something to do with Fletch. So look, this dude named Fletch that was in the fire department, man. He always used to walk around talking about he had a baby arm and shit, right? Like that's all the motherfucker ever talked about was how he got this baby arm and shit, right?
Listen, this dude,
Then
man, this dude would like you. He'll call you to his room, like, "Hey, dog, I need you to come see something." Like, what's up? You go by there, man. This man done got his meat out so you can see his meat. Like, hey, come on, bro. What you
yeah,
doing,
brother,
man?
dog, he
Like,
was wild. He was definitely paused. And then so he was all distraught because I guess somebody heard about him having the baby arm, and he went in and caught him in the latrine and shit, and showed him he wasn't the only one with a baby arm. So he
a
was all
white,
distraught
a
about the
white.
shit. Yeah, he was all distraught
Hold
about
on.
the
Hold
shit,
on.
right?
What? What?
Yeah, brother, that's what I'm saying. This is when you in the desert don't got shit else to do, brother. So he was all distraught about the shit because Darius was you know what I'm saying, Guap was over there state in the same station with him and shit. So we was getting faded or whatever, man. I'm falling asleep on the floor like
Hold on, no, no, no,
we
no.
in the
Hold on.
living
You know,
room. I done
we off duty.
yeah, we off duty.
We
So
had them
I'm
went
like,
out.
so
We had them went
I
out
think we
for
just had
like a
like a
homeboy
get
house.
together or
Same game.
whatever. We had like a get together or whatever, and everybody left or whatever. So we were just sitting there. I'm falling asleep on the floor, like texting somebody and shit. Next thing you know, man, this man Darius is all distraught on some. Hey, hey, wake up, man! I got something to tell you. And I'm like, I'm thinking this man about to tell me like he going through some shit. I'm like, man,
Listen,
what's up? He gonna
listen.
say,
We hold on,
man, you
hold
know,
on, hold on, Cat. Listen, we both passed out like on the floor. We didn't been drinking like
no,
all
you was
day.
on the couch.
Well, on the couch, we was both faded.
Yeah, we was definitely faded off that Russian vodka,
I
man.
like how y'all keep avoiding what the fuck this man said and keep saying that
No, hold
he was
on. I'm
faded.
about to get to it. I'm about to get to it. So I'm faded. So he wake me up. I'm thinking he got something to distraught to tell me, man. He like, man, you know, man, Fletch always talk about his baby arm and shit. Man, I'm something like Shawn Michaels. Man, I looked at him, man. I wanted to throw my fucking phone at his head, dog. Like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, dog, you wake me up for that shit. Dog. This nigga, hey, he was serious too, man. I'm telling you, dog. Look like that man was about to
Hey,
cry and shit.
hold
Like,
on,
man, ain't
man. As a
nobody
matter of
give me
fact,
my prop
Something like
shit.
Shawn Michaels. Shit.
Yeah.
damn, I thought I still had the damn picture, man. I thought I
Man,
still had the picture of your
man,
No.
ass
I was
passed out.
mad. Dog, I was
You look
mad
at
as fuck,
it.
bro. Dog, I was mad as fuck, man. Like, whose man's is this?
Yours.
But,
Yeah, really though. What the fuck, bro?
but,
That's crazy.
yeah, that shit's wild, man. But, speaking of some wild shit, man, Louisiana trying to put the 10 Commandments up in classrooms, man. How y'all feel about that
Ooh,
shit?
Yeah, man. So
ooh.
for those that haven't heard, man, the governor just passed a law in Louisiana saying that the Ten Commandments is mandated to be posted in public schools and public universities. Uh
Mm.
yeah, what's y'all's thoughts, man? And let y'all
I
speak
don't
and
see
I'll
nothing
put mine
wrong
on.
with
I
it.
mean, you don't go on,
No.
go for it. You don't see nothing
I
wrong with
mean,
it.
okay, in my perspective, you look at it, okay, what are the Ten Commandments? I mean, it's basic everyday living. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt respect a mother and a father. So it's basic things that you're automatically pretty much taught as a child almost, when you're from your parents or whatever, so to a certain extent. So I mean, I mean, I don't know. Me, I'm not stressing it too much. Go ahead. What you got to say?
I'm on my separation of church and state shits, bro. Like, I don't I don't know that it's cool that you have, you know what I mean, a religious text up in a public fucking school, bro. Like, I mean, it's not only Christians that go to that school, and I mean,
or
be
Jews, or
clear,
Jews.
Yeah, right. I mean, the first few commandments, God is on his fucking, his selfish shit, really. Like, don't put no other gods before me. Like, you can't. I mean, I'm supposed to really see that shit as a Christian text, and I'm Buddhist or I'm whatever the fuck, man. Don't put no other gods before me. Take the Lord's name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day. Keep it holy. It's a bunch of shit in there, man. In the Ten Commandments. I mean, I can appreciate the don't steal, and don't kill and coveting and all that shit, but yo, man, I'm here to get an education, man, and
Hey,
I don't know that it's a cool situation for me to have to look at the fucking Ten Commandments every day,
How would
man.
that
That's
how would
not the
that really
religion
affect
that
your
I'm.
education? That's not going to affect your learning. That's I
well,
mean,
the
how
well
It's not
the
about
thing
that.
the thing is, Guap, the thing that's crazy about it. Remember, they made such an uproar when they decided to take the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff out because it had the word God. They didn't want religion in school, and now it seems like they're trying to tie everything in back into a religious agenda.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's what's so crazy about it because it's not. I don't think it's genuine. They doing some shit just to try to get the votes from the Christians or whatever to
Right.
get the votes, man. They just trying to do that shit. So that's all that is, man. It's like once again,
who was
people
they
using the
in what state?
Bible, trying to
Louisiana.
use the Bible and stuff as a weapon, bro. They trying to
We're not
weaponize
saying that it's been put out in every state. We're talking about one state that's
There's
passing
a
the
Yeah,
law.
yeah.
okay. It only takes one state for this to spread, right?
right, and then people start following suit.
Kentucky in the past has already tried to implement this, and then went to the Supreme Court, and it got shot down, right? But now we're gonna see how that is affected with Trump's, justices that he put in there, and we're gonna see.
You see what happened with the critical race theory?
You saw what happened with abortion rights. You see what
I'm
happened
just
with.
I'm not a Yeah, I'm just not a fan of having religion in schools, man. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, if it was, Islam or, Buddhism or Shintoism or whatever the fuck, man,
Especially
like
Islam. If
I
you
just
imagine they put some Islam stuff in here that's mandated,
man, what?
people will lose their
They put
fucking
some
minds.
shit from the Quran in there, man, it'll be smoke in the city, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's offensive, man. I think it's offensive to other cultures and other religions. And I mean, if our forefathers, in terms of the creators of this great nation, had it in mind to keep church separated from government, then man, tax dollars are gonna fund this shit too. Like I think it's a bad move. I mean, I can't even get a decent fucking Black History class in a school, but I got the Ten Commandments sitting here. Like, I don't know. I think they got better things to focus on, man.
So
That's
I
that's
mean,
me. That's where I'm at.
if they want to go down the route that um, Guap had mentioned earlier about this being about standard morals or whatnot,
Mm.
one can trace where the Ten Commandments was based off of, which is the code of Hammurabi, which is
Hammurabi
from
Code,
yeah,
yeah.
which is from the Babylon era back in 1755 BC. Um, so hey, if you're gonna do that, then put that in there. If that's what you really want, you want to base this off morals and not religious. But that's not what it is. They actually came out and said this is because they said like, hey, because we are a Christian nation, we are based off of these rules, blah blah blah, yakety yak, that this should be in there. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
dangerous
no,
I
path.
mean,
it's
It's a dangerous path to go down, man. It's a dangerous path to go
yeah,
down because you're gonna start. I think this could create, if it allows to continue, you can create uh separatists inside this because of people that aren't religious, and you're gonna be like, well, shit, since you ain't, believe in this Christian, our Christian rhetoric, then you ain't shit. You ain't part of this, and it's a flimsy footstep. And I'm gonna tell you who else did this and did a lot of this, and it led to evil shit, and they're called Nazis. So that's as far as I'll go on that shit, man. It
Yeah.
starts it starts small, it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Erica. I cooled down, Mr. Nasty Time. Maybe we'll have some more time to bring that back up. I know how much you enjoy that segment. Uh,
Hey, relax,
and,
man.
and,
What are
and,
y'all
uh, and,
doing?
and also, man, the Ten Commandments made her so damn mad she couldn't even text. Because when I was reading her text, I ain't even want to act like I knew what she was saying.
That shit didn't make
But
no sense, bro. I didn't know what she was
but
saying.
I understand now and shit. But speaking of schools, and shit they trying to do with the schools, man, Trump is trying to get rid of the damn Department of Education. And what's crazy about that is people is so stupid because they don't even understand that the education is ran through the states any fucking way. The public schools and shit is ran by the states. And then it's so funny when these states come on TV to try to get you to vote for them. I mean, like they try to get you to vote and shit for your governors and shit, and they say, "Oh man, we gave all this money to the schools. We got this money set aside for the schools." When it was it's federal funding that they're getting, and they're recycling that, saying that it's coming from the state, so that you can vote for them and vote Republican because majority of the ones that's doing it is Republican states. But that money is already set aside and was provided to them to go towards the schools, but they just not doing what they supposed to with it. And then once they act like they giving you a bone and shit, and they really not. So that's my take on it. Don't get had, man. Get pull the wool. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes, as they say. But I'll let somebody else get in on that.
Well,
What y'all
see,
think?
I think another part of this particular quagmire is that
Giggity.
Donald Trump, giggity giggity, but is Donald Trump is he's basically trying to go after, um, he's trying to piggyback on this Ten Commandments stuff, and it's an anti-vax ploy too, right? So he came out and threatened to basically kill the funding of any school that had mandatory vaccinations, which is pretty fucked up for Donald Trump to do this because he was one of the main fucking proponents of getting vaccinated. Like Trump came out and was like, they tried to give me the virus. I got
Trying to give me the
vaccinated.
virus.
Everybody get the vaccine. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it.
Better than drinking that
But
bleach you're talking about.
he was one of the main ones, dude, he was one of the main proponents of pushing this fucking vaccination. And it's just more bullshit rhetoric from Trump, man. Like this dude he's fucking brilliant though, man, because he knows his followers are stupid as fuck
And
sometimes.
that's it.
And
That's it right there,
he's
right?
just saying whatever the fuck he thinks they
Whatever the
want to
fuck.
hear. Like they booed the shit out of him when he came out saying, "You need to get the vaccine." No, 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 get the vaccines. Get the vaccine. When he came out and said that shit, they booed the fuck out of him. So he probably made a mental note like, all right, no more vaccine shit. So now he's got to come out and do something, against schools that are making vaccines mandatory. So, yeah, man, it's politics as usual, man. That's what I got, man. Who's up?
Anybody
Uh,
else got anything to say about that?
yeah, man. I'm gonna piggyback off all that. Yeah, he just says whatever he wants to get elected. Um, because the two things he's talking about getting rid of taxes or the IRS and putting that on tariffs or he's also talking about not taxing servers tips. Both of these are bad ideas. I know it sounds good, especially for the servers tips, not getting taxed. It sounds good. And these fucking law, it sounds good. Like, oh yeah, they shouldn't get. No, raise their fucking minimum wage, which has not been raised since God knows how long, and let them have their, then tax their tips because they've done a study already for the taxing of tips. If you do not tax the tips, in 10 years, you will lose. The government will lose $250 billion. That's just on the minimum. And then on the fact that he's talking about not taxing, or not taxing at all, get rid of the IRS and putting it out on tariffs. Cool, y'all hate inflation right now. Good luck, because it's gonna be
Yeah,
even
right.
fucking worse.
A lot
Hey,
of the
what I hey
inflation
what I
came from
hey
him
what
fucking with China to begin with. When
hey
he started
what I was
fucking with
yeah, because
China,
what I was gonna say, even you listening to this shit live or you listening to this later, do your fucking research on these tariffs. Y'all don't understand like what Ryan is talking about. Like this shit is you think middle America and we getting fucked now. If he do that tariff shit, we are fucked. And all it's gonna do is help the rich. It is man, it will devastate the middle
I
class
was
and
gonna
middle
say.
America.
Yep.
Y'all just don't have man. People just do not understand when they cheering for that shit. They don't know that it's fucking them. They do not know that shit.
and you better cast your vote and buy you some
Man, and
firearms.
and the sad part is, man, the sad part is
Yeah.
too, we rarely get to see or think about what good our taxes go towards. Okay. We have all been in the military. We've all got paid. That's what? That's through taxes. Okay. Your education through taxes. Infrastructure through taxes. Yes, it's not the greatest. We get that 100%. Yes, it can be spent better. 100%. Especially in a the first world country of the world. But if it's going through tariffs, you know how much money, trillions of dollars, you're going to have to make up. Man, that
Aisha
chicken.
say she got the bag.
I
My
said
bad.
that.
My bad.
Now
Aisha
you
like,
get,
I
you
got
get.
the bag. Fuck you, brokies.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
y'all.
brokies.
I'm
Fuck you,
Hey,
straight.
brokies.
hey, she
Cool.
said
Hey, cool.
you broke
Hey,
mofos.
You broke fuck.
that's
You
cool.
voting for that old
That
man.
milk you buy, yo rich ass, that milk you buy, which I'm sure is probably almond milk, gonna cost you
Mm,
probably about $20 instead of $5.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts.
But the dude
But
is brilliant, man. I
you'll
won't
definitely
lie.
see price hikes out of this fucking world.
I guess they
I
got a
was looking at
debate coming
Michelle's
up, right?
comment.
Ain't
Yeah,
they
they
I was
got a
Yeah,
doing
looking at
a
debate
debate?
yeah.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, it's a private
Yeah,
debate. Listen,
yeah.
two
Tune in
two
for
things real
that.
quick. I'm gonna say something about Michelle's comment, and then I'm gonna say something about this debate thing. What I heard this morning, she was saying that he says what the public wants to hear to get reelected. Yeah, he's not. I don't think it is like that. He doesn't really get because, like you said, he don't really give a fuck about the public. It's more along the lines these cats just got bread. That's what he's looking out for. The public are, like you said, the public aren't doing their research. Like you said, they out here cheering and hooling and hollering because he's saying shit. Because Trump opening his fucking mouth and just saying shit. So they gonna go with it. Like you said, not doing the research and understanding what the real meaning behind that shit is or what it can do. Because those saying, like you said, the same ones is gonna be cheering, but the same ones is gonna be out here motherfucking on the side of the damn road with these goddamn signs because they ain't got no fucking house or home now. The motherfuckers done broke their ass or whatnot. But what you were saying about yeah, I don't lost my train of thought because I was so much into that shit. What were you
Oh,
saying, Jay?
you were saying put the pussy on the chain wax.
Hey. Hey, you want some
So yeah,
shrimpies?
when you put the pussy on the chain wax,
Oh my
uh,
god. I hate it here.
I done got sidetracked, man. Talk to me, Jay. What we just going
nah.
into,
Well, we were
man?
just talking about how Trump is he's just manipulating his voter base, man, and he's saying a lot of all the right things, man. He says a lot of the right things that his people want to hear. I think the Democrats are divided on this whole trans gay agenda thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know that all Democrats on the same page on that. And the Israel deal, man. Like you got the most ridiculous shit I seen this week. It was a big fucking banner of, gay and trans in support of Palestine. And I'm like, dog, if you do you know what would happen to you if you were gay in Palestine, bro?
Dunzo. Even in
Stoned,
Africa, same thing.
stoned.
They'll cut your real
They
dick, your
killing. They
fake
killing people.
dick,
Africa, they
and
killing
man,
people.
man, they'll throw you off the top of some high shit fucking around trying to be gay over there.
Yeah.
And you trying to, and that's
This
what
is
you
illegal.
support?
I think
This is
a big
illegal.
Like,
problem. I think a big problem with people on both the left and the right is they don't know what the hell they're supporting without going in there and
man,
actually
no.
knowing if they were actually deep down inside in your own being, your own morals, if you will actually support this. You just ready to be angry because this other person over here that you know is angry. That's crazy, man.
Man,
Just
fuck
cause
all
just
that
cause
shit.
just
Just
cause if Guap was angry at something, you know, and he's over here trying to convey me to be angry about it, I ain't gonna just be angry because he's angry. I'm gonna do my diligence, look this shit up, and I might be like, yo, Guap, this actually is not that bad. Here's why. You know what I'm saying? But no, people don't do that. They just get mad. They see stuff on
Fuck
social
no.
media, they see shit on the internet, they see someone just talking, don't do their diligence and get angry. I see that shit in the military. I see that shit, and I'm intel, bro. Fuck it, I'm intel, and I see people that do intel don't do their research. That's our job.
Some of the dumbest motherfuckers
man,
existing.
fuck all that shit,
You
man.
think
Just move to
military
Florida and vote for
intel dudes are
marijuana,
smart and
man.
they stupid as fuck. Yeah,
I
and
second that.
that's the
I
part
second
that I
that.
don't get. That's the part that I don't get. Like, that is, if it wasn't for, I mean, you got the military industrial complex, but you also got these privatized fucking prisons that are getting bread off of motherfuckers getting locked up for dime bags and nickel bags and bullshit like that. But if you really wanted to win this shit, I mean, if either one of them really wanted to win it and shut it down, they'd be like, yo, you elect me, I'm making lead
I don't. I'm
weed
not
Speaking of
so.
that,
Sure, I'm not so. I'm not so
what
sure
was
that
that
will get someone to win some shit.
what was it, the
shit.
governor, what state was that released 170, what was it, like 75,000 inmates just recently on marijuana charges.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember what state it was, but yeah, I did see that shit, and that's pretty fucking awesome that
Yes.
you know, these weed crimes are kind of going away. But Aisha, ain't nobody giving you no damn reparations, girl. You think we getting reparations for real?
Especially from
Yo,
a
y'all
white
think we
president.
getting reparations ever?
Especially from a white president. Get the fuck out of here. If we didn't get shit from Obama, well, there's that.
Hey,
We ain't
but hey,
getting no fucking reparations.
wasn't that the Bay Area? They said they was about to give reparations.
They was trying to.
Yeah,
They were trying to, yeah.
trying to.
Shit, and no
But
offense,
Jay,
no offense to y'all. Some of y'all don't need reparations, but there go
back
that.
back to what you
Oh,
were
you they
saying,
they
Jay.
they have a whole truck of Newports talking about I'm rich, bitch.
Boy, you read. I was
I'm
already thinking about
rich,
that shit.
yeah.
About this baby Joe cash.
Talking about Cadillac sales is going through the roof.
Yeah, yeah. They got that new Escalade out. They
When
can't
I
keep
had
up.
bought this baby.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash.
Hey, but
What
Also,
Jay,
you
but no,
saying,
what
Guap? What's up,
I'm
G?
back on my train of thought, man. You was talking about the debate coming up.
He's trying to start
Uh,
another company, man. Look at him, man.
hey, go ahead, Guap. Go ahead, Guap. Go ahead, Guap.
you was talking about the debate coming up. Donald Trump and Joe Biden got this debate coming up. It's
Right.
actually going to be a private debate. It's not going to be anybody, any audience or anything like that. But I heard this morning that they want to drug test Biden before the debate. They want
Yeah,
to drug test this man
Performance enhancing drugs.
for PEDs, bro.
Get out of here.
The fuck out of here for PEDs. What I mean, what do they think that shit's gonna give him an advantage of? I guess they're trying to say, oh, because the man been lackadaisical on his on his little speeches and falling asleep and stumbling and shit or whatever, and walking around stage looking like a fucking lost puppy and shit. So they think this supposed to like what? Like they think he getting B12 shots or some shit? Like
That's
you know,
crazy.
I
With
don't.
okay.
Hey,
You know
hey,
what I'm
first
saying?
up, a motherfucking multiple felon calling for drug tests is fucking crazy as
But this
fuck.
is not sports, bruh. This ain't sports. PEDs illegal in sports. That argument that they gave that man Tremble on, gave him 4 shots in the ass. What the fuck is that gonna do for
Might
him
make
in the
get some
debate?
TRT up in there, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like what? I mean,
It's
damn.
business running. I mean, you know how fucking the conservative
Ain't it
media
coded?
is, man. They'll get a hold of some shit and they'll just run with it, and every different station is running with it. It's like, oh, Joe Biden was jacked up. Oh, he was jacked up. Oh, Joe Biden was jacked up on drugs. Blah blah blah. And you watch. It'll be fucking 8, 9 different intros to the story because when Republicans get a hold of a fucking story, man, it's just they don't even do any research. They don't try to change the shit up or nothing. They just going with what the last motherfucker said, man.
Yeah.
This shit is
Bro, when
crazy.
I heard that
I'm
shit this
watching them
morning, man,
fucking
I was
debates though,
rolling.
because it's gonna be hilarious. Fucking Donald Trump debates be fucking
But
hilarious.
this
I
the
know
thing
it's
though. This the
embarrassing.
thing. They got a rule in play. Like the once when one is speaking, the other person's mic is
Mike
turned
is
off,
muted. Yeah. It's not
so
gonna
they
be as
can't
You
fun.
say
think
shit.
Donald Trump give a fuck, man? That motherfucker about to go crazy. He about to go crazy, dog. He is, man. He's Donald Trump. That's what he does.
Hey, that
I'm
man might
ready.
walk
I'm
over and
fucking
grab
ready.
his mic. Pause.
Right,
That
right.
was crazy. That
Excuse
was
me,
wild.
Joe. He gonna mush his ass up. Get out of the way, Joe. Let me get your mic. I'm telling you, he's gonna act a fool, yo. I
It's
can't
definitely
wait.
gonna be a spectacle for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man. Speaking of fucking spectacles, yo, we gotta go West, y'all. What up, man? Kendrick Lamar and friends, bro. He did
They
his
not like
concert.
us.
Man, they not like us. They not like
Video
us.
coming out
But
soon.
yeah, he's got the video coming out, man. He had Dr. Dre out there. Man, who else he had, man? Kendrick had hella dudes out there. I think
Westbrook.
Tyler the Creator
Russell
was
Westbrook.
out
Yeah,
there.
Tyler Creator.
Yeah,
Russell
Westbrook,
Russell
Westbrook.
Westbrook, LeBron was out there. Everybody came out there supporting Kendrick Lamar, man, on his
except
Juneteenth concert.
Except who?
Except the game. The game ain't show up.
No, he didn't
You know who
ask the
you talking
game.
about?
No, he didn't. I heard he didn't ask the game to show up. Because a
Is
lot
that
of these
what you
dudes.
want, Guap? What's up?
the game was not invited. He came. The game afterwards came up because there was a lot of backlash coming towards this dude. Why he wasn't there supporting the West and this and that. So he got on Instagram and had a 17-minute post that he put out or a live post, and he said that he wasn't even invited, but he was like, "Listen, listen, I'm cool with both of these. Like Drake is, he's like, first off, Drake is my brother. He said, you know, he cool with Kendrick. He's like, I don't. He's like, I'm not even trying to get in the middle of that whole beef shit. You know, whatever. Ain't even like that. He's like, but he go, I support the homie. I support the West. You know, the gang is West Coast all the way. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, right up until he started fucking with Drake. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so
He he didn't
why
he
would
didn't
that why
yeah.
he
would
she
that
didn't
make
invite him because he was fucking because he messed with Drake. And but the thing is, you know what I'm saying? I really think that's bullshit too, man. It's like just cause he cool with Drake and you got a problem with him, man. Invite that man to the joint, man. That's all I
LeBron
gotta
mess with
say.
Drake?
Nah, man.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron messed with Drake tough, and he still went to the concert.
He went there. He went to the concert. He wasn't asked to go. Like when Russell
But
Westbrook was
he's
there,
not
he was
really
no,
from
no, hold up. But
but
Russell
he's not really
Westbrook,
from the West Coast
when
though.
I say someone went there, I mean they were on stage. Russell Westbrook was on stage. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre was on stage. LeBron James was not on stage. He was just in the crowd. He was one of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. He's not from the West Coast, so he
Yeah,
was
he
just in the
it wasn't like
crowd.
that. Hey, LeBron, come over here and get invited. No, LeBron just bought a ticket. Nah, nah.
Yeah.
I just think
I think he should have.
I just think it's clear that look, Kendrick ain't here for that Drake shit at all.
Man,
He
No, he
listen,
played
is
he
man.
not.
played that song 5 times. He started off
5 fucking
he
times in
started
a
off in
row,
Euphoria. He started off
bro.
in Euphoria, and then ended that shit with 5 times on Not
That
Like
shit is
Us.
whack as fuck to me. To tell you the truth, that shit is fucking whack. Whatever. Listen,
That's how I feel
If I
too.
was Drake, man, I wouldn't even give a shit, nigga. My money's still fucking long. If I was Drake, longer than Kendrick's, so I wouldn't even worry about it. I'm still gonna listen.
I'm with you. I'm with you,
Drake
Jake.
do the Drake do that shit for the hoes anyway. He do all that singing and rapping for the hoes
Okay,
anyway.
or
He,
or 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 the
This is
or
my
the
this
or
is
the
my
sensitive light skinned
thi-
dudes that's about to talk
thi-
right now.
this
But go ahead.
this is my man kiss my man. Hey, look, man. This is what I gotta say about that shit, man. Look,
Oh,
You have to say
hey,
points.
y'all,
I
hey,
understand.
man,
I
listen.
understand. I
Y'all get
understand. Like
man,
that
get them
song
light
is kind
skins
of.
bruise easy.
I understand that the song "They Not Like Us" is kind of like a. They trying to make it into a West Coast theme, like you know, the West ain't nobody like the West. I get it.
No,
but
no,
at the
that's not.
same,
No, that's not what the songs. The songs.
I
He's
know what
not
the
like
song.
us.
No, I
He
know
said,
what this.
okay,
I
okay.
know what the song is about. What I'm saying is what they trying to turn it into. But what I'm saying is when I looked at the concert, I wanted it to be. I wanted him to like maybe come up with some new music, say do some of his old joints. But it just seemed like, man, it was a bunch of just Drake shit.
He did
That's
do his
not
own joints.
as a
He
Kendrick
did.
Hey,
He
as
did.
a
He did. He did hate. He did element. He did his old shit.
no,
Hey,
but
but
I'm
check this
saying
out though.
as a
Check
as
this
a
out.
as a Kendrick fan because I like Kendrick Lamar, man. Trust me, I like Kendrick
He's whatever.
Lamar. Like for me, I like Kendrick Lamar. I'm just saying I expected more from him because I wanted to hear maybe some new music and some and him more of his old stuff. I didn't mind that he did the Drake disses and stuff like that, but it just seemed like that was the whole fucking concert, and
what?
that's what I didn't like.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
Go ahead.
what,
Bugging,
Go
what?
ahead,
bro.
Jay. Go
Man,
ahead,
Fucking
Jay.
listen,
No. Go
fucking
ahead,
Ty
Jay.
Dolla Sign was out there.
listen,
Done
all
Go ahead,
this,
Jay.
Party.
all this,
No, go ahead,
Tyler the
Jay.
all this.
Creator. Fucking Roddy
I'm
Rich.
not talking
YG.
about
Like
them. I'm
Mac.
talking about him. I'm not talking about them. I'm
No,
talking about him specifically.
but
He did one song 10 times, bruh.
5 times. And
It
first of
was
all,
it was
That
five
the
shit was
song was
like
times.
not
10
no,
times.
that concert was not about Drake. That concert he brought people in that you don't even know of from LA on a spot
Tommy the Clown, yo.
and put them on, gave them their time. Yeah, he played that song 5 times and he played Euphoria, but he also played his old shit. You know what I'm saying? Which listen, I ain't a fan of neither one of these motherfuckers. I'm here for blood. But listen, but at the end of the day, at the end of the
Ah,
day, all I know is this man really does not like Drake, and it's hilarious how much he does not like this dude. he called
fucking
him
Black
John.
Hippie.
He
Hey,
called this
listen,
man
man,
John Stockton. That's hilarious.
Dr. Dre
he,
was out there.
but listen, how
Dr.
you about
Dre
this?
was
One
like,
of them,
I see
how you
daddy.
clown a man because he
Oh
mixed, because he got a black
That's not.
father, white mother, he
That's not
mixed.
why
Hold
he's
on.
clowning him. That's not why.
No, 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 no,
Listen,
no, no. Part he did go into that about the man being mixed and all that. But ain't his baby mama, ain't his kid a different race? Ain't his kid mixed? Ain't his chick
Yeah, yeah. His
you
baby
know what I'm
mom
saying?
is mixed race or whatever. Yeah, man. For
So I mean,
sure.
come on, man. I mean, like, dog, it's petty, man. This okay. The beef and blah 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 is done. The shit happened a month ago. Just move forward. Put out some new shit. Okay. You put out some more music besides the few diss songs you put out because you ain't made shit
Dog,
in
the
about 3 years, bro.
motherfucker dropped a diss record fucking 30
3 days
minutes after this
after another
motherfucker
one.
dropped a song. He dropped it 30 minutes after? And you talking about you need new music? 30 minutes?
I'm talking about a whole album. I ain't talking about a couple songs. Let's get a whole album. Let's get a
I don't
whole
think
EP, man.
I don't think y'all get it. This
Let me get a
dude
mix.
had
Let me get a
Like I
he
said,
had
mixtape.
it's
no. I don't think y'all get it. He had these songs in the fucking
Oh, he
chamber,
already had
ready
him in the
to
Dog,
chamber.
go,
Yeah, he already
bro.
had him in the
You know
chamber. He
why?
ready to.
You know why? Because he don't like this man. And why are we
bruh.
he
getting
don't
upset?
like
Well,
him for
I'm
real.
highly entertained by this bullshit.
I'm not.
I
The thing is, I'm not upset about the I'm not upset about the beef, which is a shame. Your biggest song happens to be a is you gonna be known for the diss song and shit. Like that's
I mean,
crazy.
is
But
Nas not known for this song?
That
he
you
not
full of
known.
man.
He
He's
not
not
Ain't
that
known for
there?
known for
that, but
Yeah.
Ether
he's
like
Oh,
full of
get the
that.
fuck
soul.
out of here. What? Oh,
Ether's probably Nas's biggest song.
No, it's not. The one with
Nah.
You don't
Lauren
think
Hill is
so?
his
If I
biggest
live the
song.
world, yeah, if I rule the world,
If
yeah, that
I
might
rule the
be.
okay,
world, yeah,
but
that's it.
That might be.
come
But
on,
what
man.
what I'm saying is, all I wanted to see was I thought he was gonna probably come out with some, give it, give out some new music and shit. I didn't know it was gonna be the whole. He was just gonna do all his diss records. I mean,
Man,
I'm cool. Look, if
speaking
that's
of
what he
new
wanted to
music,
do, I'm just saying as a fan, that's what I wanted to see.
speaking of new music, man, the GOAT, man, LL Cool J got a track out there with
The goat.
Ross and Fat Joe. Yes, sir. That's what he called himself, the GOAT, man. So I'm gonna holler
Okay,
at
all
the GOAT.
right.
You
Let's
know what
clarify.
I'm saying? LL, hey, the man can still
He
spit.
been
He has a
calling
little
himself the
freestyle.
GOAT for a while.
But he did a little freestyle not too long ago.
Was
Man, the man
fire.
did his thing, boy. Hey,
Man,
LL
hey
Cool J
yo,
still
that
That
got.
showed
Anderson Pack J is on point too.
But he
word.
got a new
Word is
song out,
born. That
man, with
shit is fire.
Ross
What's
Word.
fire?
and
What's fire?
The Anderson Pack joint.
The album?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's it
He
called?
got like a 19 track
Wild
album. It's
Lord.
called Wild Lord.
Right on.
Dollar. I forgot who
I
my
download
dollar.
that.
But yeah, so Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest produced LL Cool J's new album, I guess. And I'm looking forward to it, man. He said that, he's back on his gully shit and it's gonna be a fire album. I want to say he was on the shop a couple weeks ago, that the podcast with Maverick Carter and LeBron James and all them boys. And he was on there, man. He said he's coming out with a new album. I'm excited, man. That shit should be fire.
Yeah. And another honorable mention, man. Hey, Yay Area stand up, man. Vallejo Zone, man. La Russell, man. Hey, man, if y'all ain't on La Russell, man, y'all need to. Dawg, that dude is spitting bars, bruh.
Who's the Russell?
Like
Like that.
La Russell, man, he's an artist from Vallejo, from the Bay Area. You know, a lot of the Bay Area is Too Short and E40. They've definitely endorsed him. Um, what is his name? The other dude
And
from
Too
the
Short is
Bay
from the Bay.
Area.
That man from Atlanta.
What?
Ah, you stupid.
Man, you know Too Short is Oakland all the way, dog. Don't.
that man
So
been in
that
Atlanta
man
for like
from
30 years.
Atlanta.
That man been
Stupid
in
as
Atlanta
hell.
like 30 years. He all up in Magic City.
Whatever, man.
Stupid, man.
Hey, but like I said, man, he's a man. I'm telling you, if you don't know about him, man, look him up on Instagram, man, and look at some of the videos and shit he be talking about. Like,
So that
and
Vallejo
and like
joint.
he hasn't signed a major deal, man. He got some shit to where you could buy merch, and like also if you like a song, you could buy to get royalties off his songs and stuff like that. He feed the people. And like Jay, like if you wanted him to come do a concert at your crib, he'll come and do a concert at your crib. And then
Yeah,
he'll
that's
even
deep.
give you half of the proceeds. Like, hey, La Russell is like, man, like really do your research on him. Like I'm telling you, like, dog, this dude is the truth. And another one, man, I just got put on, man. It's this female artist named Samara Sin. Hey,
Uh,
she nice on the mic, yo. Pause.
She spitting or she on the R&B shits?
No, she's
how's that?
spitting.
How's that a pause?
Mm.
She spitting when she hop
Uh,
to her.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a
she
pause. No,
hop
she not
to her in
hot
that
to and
bitch.
spit on that.
What?
Nah, she
Spit
know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
thing.
But she cold though. But yeah, man, La Russell, bro.
Hey, type
Telling
those
you.
type those
All
in
right, man.
the
That's
chat, man,
word.
so
He
people can look
got
that up.
I got you. Yeah, he
Yeah,
got some
for sure.
freestyles too on the Breakfast Club. Listen to what he's saying though. You gotta
All right,
listen to
that's
the stuff
peace,
he's
man.
saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely check it out, man. Something else you need to check out if you haven't is the motherfucking Pop the Balloon show on YouTube, bro.
Describe it to us. What you
And
got?
I know we had talking about this shit, but so peep, it's a dating show, right? Whereas, let's say a guy is trying to, pick up a girl, right? So they'll have 10 girls lined up with balloons and toothpicks in their hands and shit. So the dude will come out and introduce himself. Hey, my name is such and such. I'm from blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, balloons start popping in a motherfucker. Pop, 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 pop. Because as soon as you do or say something or got a look or whatever, you pop your balloon to show that you're not interested in, that person. You know what I mean? So after the first, couple people pop their balloons, then the host and the other and the contestant or whatever will go and ask the person, why did you pop your balloon? And it could be, something as simple as, well, I didn't really like your outfit. Like a lot of the women know, like if you fucking short, sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, I already knew. I was gonna
But
go
if
there
you're
myself.
but if you're short, they popping your shit. They rolling up. So when they roll
That's
up,
fine. They
you
missing
can
out.
pop your own shit. Right, right.
Oh, you
Hey
can
man,
pop
I
your
got
own
a
shit.
tripod. Yeah, you pop your own shit.
So
That's
I'll
what
be
I was
like,
saying. So the ladies,
And they be
will,
popping, the
they
ladies be
see a
popping
dude
each
show
other's
up.
shit.
Right, right. They be popping balloons in a motherfucker. So I think the show is interesting, man. How a lot of the ladies will just pop their shit off rip. Like the dudes will at least give chicks a chance. But man, them ladies, man, they be popping their shit. Like, man, I don't like, the way you was dressed. I don't like that you got multiple kids, blah, blah, blah. What y'all think about Pop the Balloon? Y'all seen
Hey
it?
man,
Anybody
I
else
hey,
seen
I
it?
want to say this about Pop the Balloon because man, I started watching that shit, and then you made me started watching it even more, bro. And it just come to show like how shallow these women are, and why people say that dating is all fucked up, and the women, like, not to get on y'all ladies, but man, they fucked up, bro. Like somebody could come in and they be like, I don't like his shoes, and then if he be like, hey, I ain't for everybody. Then the girl will just pop up a balloon like, I don't like your response to her. Like, what the
Right,
fuck?
right,
Like, oh, I don't
right.
like your pants. Like, okay, you don't like my pants today. What about tomorrow, bitch? I mean, not to put the bitch out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's that shit is just crazy to me. The way they talking about they on here to try to find something, but they just be popping they fucking balloons for no fucking reason. And then it be on these dudes that's established too. Like Isha's saying in the
Yes,
chat. Like these dudes be
yes.
like, I got my own business. Then one girl was like, you like going to the gym. I'm popping my balloon. Okay. Like that don't mean that he making you go to the fucking gym. Maybe you need that shit.
Hmm.
And
It's
then you got
crazy,
little
bro.
annoying ass dudes on there that be on like every other episode, like fucking James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Face ass nigga.
What?
Hey, that's why, and listen,
What?
that's why half them chicks or whatever, when they leave that bitch, they go home and get their little Toyota Corolla or they motherfucking
Hold on, hold
Volkswagen
on.
Beetle.
What's wrong with the
And
Toyota Corolla? Those some good ass cars.
Do not qualify, Queen.
Don't qualify, G. Nah.
go back to to the apartment where you staying with your mama or your roommate, sip
Okay, I
this
can
little
understand that, but don't be fucking up the Corolla, man.
shit.
Hey, my man told this one chick who popped the balloon. He said, the problem is you think you the prize. You the prize to people who want you.
You
I'm the
talk too much.
prize, bitch.
I'm the prize.
Hey, them motherfuckers was looking like damn and shit. And I'm like, yeah, he talking to y'all too.
Man, I'm telling you, yo, that shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is so fucking hilarious. I think it's worth checking out. Like the Poplars, I want to say the shows are like a half hour piece type shit.
Yeah,
Go
that
on,
shit
man. Go on
funny, bro.
YouTube after you.
He said if you're
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
that just
offended, best
sounds
ass
crazy, man.
leave.
Because
hey,
I've never seen the show, but it's from the outside hearing y'all say the shit.
Ah,
Like,
man, that
like,
shit
like,
is hilarious.
like. I'm just talking about from the date, like a man's perspective that's on there. Yes, like you said, I'm short, but at the same time, like I might have like a whiny voice or whatever the fuck. But at the same time, like, yo, you know how many people I've talked to and got just because of my personality are
How
funny
much
or whatever the
pussy I
fuck.
got off of being a real ass motherfucker? I
I ain't
mean,
say all
what?
that, but yeah, okay. But but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I don't know, man. That's just dumb. It's just like the Bachelor show. That's just dumb. You can't get to know somebody like that. Like,
yeah.
whatever, whatever. Hey, whatever.
Yeah,
They missing out.
it's not real, man. That shit, but that pop balloon shit is funny, man. When that man said she was like, my eyes are up here, sir. He said, no, I'm looking at them hairy ass arms, teen wolf.
God damn.
Man, what? Hey, these boys don't be giving a fuck,
Hey,
yo. Like I'm
man,
telling you,
hey,
they
my
don't give a
man,
single fuck about your
hey,
bullshit. For real.
that shit was funny as fuck.
Show on what, on YouTube, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on YouTube, bro. Pop the balloon dating.
man, that shit is
It's,
I've
funny
seen
yeah,
as
it
check
on
that
hell,
shit out.
bruh.
IG for social media, but I'm gonna check it
Yeah,
out.
no, that shit,
That
that
shit's
shit funny,
hilarious,
man.
man.
Yeah, man, and then to get off some funny stuff, back to some real stuff, man. Um, it was crazy, man. Over the weekend, man, they had Reggie Jackson from y'all don't know. Maybe the people that's on here, they're from the Bay Area, know who Reggie Jackson is, man. Oakland A's, Mr. October. Uh,
Mm.
he was on there, and he was
Well, speak to us.
he
Who's
was
Reggie Jackson?
Reggie Jackson is a before my time, but during my time, Reggie Jackson was considered one of the best baseball players of all time, definitely in the Hall of Fame. They call him Mr. October because that's when he like even though he was great in the regular season, but he was money in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like when the
Mhm.
playoffs came, he was money. And
He played for the
and
Yankees too, right?
yeah, he played for the Yankees as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas
And
City,
yeah,
Oakland,
Kansas City. He played for a lot
Orioles,
of teams. You know, he was one of
played
them
for
people
the
that people
Angels.
wanted
Yeah.
him to be on it. They wanted him on that on a team. And they asked him a question about how it felt for him being back at this stadium in Alabama. And he and the field is called Rickwood Field in
There you go.
Alabama.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
was just gonna say.
I was trying to think of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was just trying to say. Say why he was at that field and what was the purpose of that and whatnot.
So they were at that field. I know I don't know if it's part of the All-Star weekend, but you know, they kind of do like those games like that Field of Dreams game. It was because I know San Francisco and somebody else that was playing, and they was doing like some other stuff there. But I think it's all due to All-Star game. I can't remember though off the top of my head, so I will have to
So
go back
it
and do
wasn't
some research.
it wasn't really for the All Star game. They've been showing this year specifically based off of showing some homage to the Negro League, which
Right.
more power to them. A couple years late, but hey, cool man. I'm not gonna say
Hey,
not gonna knock it
hey,
down.
hold on.
Okay, yeah, because I thought it was because when I
Go
saw it,
ahead.
I thought it was like one of the like that Field of Dream game. But go ahead.
No, I'm on the subject. I'm just reading the comment. Eric, Miss Hewitt put in there. So I need to get in the chair. What you talking about? Elaborate on that, or because I'm sitting in the kitchen on the stool, and my island here is a little bit more light, so I'm trying to clear to see what she's saying. What you talking about?
Don't worry about what the fuck she's saying, man. Anyway, dog. The fuck?
So yeah, so it was crazy. Like he got asked a question about like how's it feel being back, and because he used to play there because he was on the AAA team in Alabama at the time in the 1960s, and he was just saying that you know it's not really good memories of him being there because you know when he was there the racism that spewed out, even though he playing for their team and shit, they was, you know, calling them nigger and shit like that. And then, you know, he would go to restaurants that his team was going to. They be like, nah, that nigga can't eat here. Restaurants, nah, that nigga can't stay here. And then he was like,
Hotels,
he
all that.
even there, he was like, you know, even his the manager who kept him playing baseball and stood up for him. He was just saying that like they let him sleep on the couch in their apartment, and then the landlord and other people was like, that nigga can't stay here, and if he don't leave, you can leave with him, and if y'all don't leave, we burning the whole fucking building down. So that's the shit that he had to deal with, and it's crazy the way I'm speaking is how ESPN or whatever, I think it was ESPN, was allowing him to speak. Like they let him go on and tell his truth about what it was to be there. And I don't think they were ready for that, but it's just the fact that I appreciate that they didn't cut it. They didn't, you know, cut the commercial and they didn't try to dub a lot of the words or, you know, try to fix it up. They let that shit air the way it was. And it would just I don't want to say beautiful thing, but it's just I like the fact that they allowed him an icon like that express himself and let people know racism isn't that far away from what we think it is and like how bad it is and giving you a true glimpse of what America is really about. So if y'all didn't see the speech, I definitely would recommend you guys go and look online about it. You know, he even talked about, you know, how they were like damn near wanting to give medals out to the people who killed those girls in that church bombing and stuff like that, and how it took so long for the FBI to even try to file charges and shit like that. And it was just crazy, like it was just nuts. So he really was you know, speaking some real shit. So if y'all haven't had a chance to hear it, please go on YouTube and check it out. Or you could just type in your browser, you know, Reggie Jackson opens up about racism in Alabama and it'll pop up. But that shit
That
was crazy, man.
wasn't that the team that your boy Michael Jordan played for? The
No,
Birmingham
he played for
Barons?
the Barons. He played for the Barons.
Barons, he played for the Barons.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this
Okay.
was another team. I can't remember the name of the team. I had to look it up. Uh, but
It's
yeah,
all
he.
good, man.
But he was just like the thing that he said was it's crazy that the thing that the for the white people who had him so hatred, it was the white people who made his white teammates and manager that made him want to keep playing baseball because he said that they really kept him. He had so much anger in his heart, and they kept him from reacting away because he said even at the end, if if it wasn't for them, y'all would have seen me in one of them oak trees with people pointing, taking pictures in them books. And that was the killer at the end that
Mm.
kind of brought it home, even though he kind of made a joke about it. But just to hear him say that was, yeah, man, it was deep. It was deep, man.
That's something else, bro.
But yeah, it was
Yeah,
Birmingham
shouts to
Barons. Yeah, it was still the Birmingham Barons.
yeah,
Sorry about that. Yeah.
yeah, I thought so, man. But yeah, shouts to Reggie Jackson, man. I appreciate that he had the opportunity to speak his truth, man, at such a, such a senior age, man. This dude is what he's in his 70s now, 73 years old or
80s,
something
almost
right now.
80s.
He's in his
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
80s.
damn.
yeah. But I say he should
He,
be older than that.
yeah, he's almost
I
80, I
remember
think.
I remember having Reggie Jackson baseball on the Sega Genesis back in the day and shit. It
Wow,
was
that's
pretty
a
sweet,
throwback
man.
there, boy.
I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But
I would say, this is just a good reminder of where America's been, where
uh,
we're at, and where we're at now, and that the fight's not over. So,
mm.
yeah.
And speaking about people making a comeback, man, shit, Jonathan Major's supposed to be in the motherfucking other movie and
Yes,
shit.
sir. Yes, sir.
TV
Mr.
show, TV show,
Shit.
Jonathan Majors.
TV
What's
show.
Jonathan Majors in? Hey yo, real quick though, man. All right, let me get out of here, man. Let me go on and get on my soapbox.
Woo.
So you mean to tell me that Disney wants us to believe that Jonathan Majors is an attractive man? Is that I mean, he's
Man,
getting leading roles and shit. Like
listen.
like
You
I
don't
need
have, but
some of these
time,
ladies to chime in on this shit because
time out. But you don't
is
have to be.
Jonathan
You don't have to
Majors a
be.
beautiful man for
But
real?
You don't have to be attracted to get major roles.
Yes, you do. Yes, the
No,
fuck you do.
no, you don't.
You got to be attracted to somebody.
Rip, Maggie, how about this? Maggie, look up Maggie Gyllenhaal. She is not attractive at all, and she gets starring roles.
Let me see, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Let me see.
Yeah, look at Jake Gyllenhaal's sister.
Hey,
She,
why y'all looking at that, man? Hold on. We trying to get on these short jokes here. What's up with this
Yo,
massage and all this, man? What's going on, Miss Hill? Hold on, be backing up for a minute. Hold on. What's up with this chat here? I see something about
what's
some
going on,
massage,
man?
Yeah,
some
man, I
about
think Michelle said your feet was swinging, man. Get her.
Hey, who the
Michelle.
fuck, man? What's
she's
going
that
on in the chat? What the fuck?
she's not lying. I mean, it is what it is.
Nah,
You're not
Michelle.
Maggie
That's
you.
Gyllenhaal ain't no star though, is she? Like, what the fuck was
She's
she the
been
lead
starring
in?
roles. She's been starring roles. She's been star. Samuel
Man,
Jackson
please
ain't
get the fuck
Samuel
out of
Jackson's
here.
not that. Samuel Jackson's not an attractive man either. He's been in starring
You
roles.
don't
Man,
think
put the
Sam is
fucking
attractive?
machine away.
Nah, man. He just
Man,
loud.
bullshit,
He's just
man.
loud. He's just
Chicks
loud.
dig Sam Jackson, man. Like they
Hey,
dig him for real.
apparently Megan Good digs fucking goddamn Jonathan Majors. And Megan Good is
Hey,
fine as
what's the
hell.
name? Hey, what's her name again, man?
Maggie
Maggie
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal, it's not worth it, bro. Like, don't do it to yourself. I see the point. He picked the right name to make his fucking point, man. But she ain't the lead in no motherfucking no
Oh, what's her
Marvel.
name? Hey, what's her name? What's her name from $1 Million Baby? What's her name? She ain't attractive either.
Hey, you wild as fuck.
Hey, go look up. Listen, in a different light, that girl is not attractive. I'm sorry, she's not attractive. She's not. She's just not. She can look attractive, but she is
Ooh.
not attractive.
Yeah, what was
His face,
what's the
his face.
what's the
You
remember that
Oh,
show?
bugging.
Matt, go ahead.
Hillary Swank.
Hillary
Remember that
Swank.
show on HBO? Remember that show on HBO where the dude had all the wives? It was a show on HBO. The dude was like married, like the white dude, and was married to like a bunch
The
of other.
Mormon show.
Yeah, what was the white chick on that? She had another movie called like back in the day, about a bunch of kids or something like that. Remember that movie? With the boy hit the dude with a skateboard or some shit. It's an old ass movie.
What?
What the fuck is her name? I can't think of her name.
American History X? That's the only
No,
thing I
no, no, no,
remember. The
no,
fucking
no.
skateboard.
That was Curb, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there was a skateboard involved, though. I thought.
Kids or something like that, called The Kids, or what was that movie? I don't know if y'all can remember, it called The Kids or something like that. And
Yeah, it
like,
was the kids. Yeah, with
yeah, in the
You
end,
with,
mean
what's
kid?
her name in it?
the dude slept with the chick and didn't know she had AIDS or some shit. She was asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was kid.
At the
Okay.
end, what was my man at the end, man? He was
Fucking Casper,
he
the dopest ghost,
Casper.
Yeah,
baby.
Casper. What was the
Casper, the
chick that was sleeping with
dopest
that
ghost.
chick
That
that
motherfucker was
they
like,
getting all
it's
these you get
okay.
the main roles and she told
That movie Kids was crazy.
I
You
can't think of
talking
the chick.
about that had Rosario Dawson in it.
Yeah, there's her
Yeah.
was in it. But the blonde haired chick, the plain Jane ass.
And she caught AIDS at the end, remember? Cause oh buddy, what's his name? Telly or what the fuck is his name?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Telly and shit.
Yeah, he had hit because
Yeah, it
old
was
girl been trying to
Telly.
find him all day, and then he ended up sleeping with Rosario and gave her that package, man. And then
Yeah,
Casper
he gave
slept with the
it.
girl who was trying to tell Telly that
They
he
both
had the
gave the pack.
package.
I didn't think Telly had the pack though.
Telly had the
I thought
pack.
Casper was the only one with the pack. Telly had the pack.
Yeah.
Telly had the pack because the girl was chasing him down the whole movie, trying to tell him that
Oh
she had the
yeah,
package.
yeah, yeah.
Remember? And
Fuck,
then he ended up
fuck,
sleeping with
yeah.
Rosario Dawson, giving him and then she ended up passing out drunk. And then Telly was like, "Oh, I mean, Casper was like, I'm here, baby, it's Casper." And he woke up
It's
like,
Casper. It's me. It's me, Casper.
and he ended up getting the package from
Ah, that
her.
was fucking crazy.
That
Oh my
he messed with the white
god.
girl. That's the one I'm talking about. She was in that show on HBO as well. I can forget her name, whole plain giant pasty ass. So you ain't gotta be the best looker to get.
Chloe Sevigny or whatever the
Yes,
fuck.
that's her name. Chloe 70. Yes, some shit like that. Yes. Yeah.
Y'all naming people doing low budget shit. I'm talking about a
Well,
motherfucker
she been
doing
there. She,
major
Okay,
shit.
I got you. All right, so he doesn't do movies no more, but the dude that played for Monk, that did Monk, he's been that's a what seven seasons? He ain't tracked.
Is
hey,
Jonathan Majors a
hey,
super
hey,
cold
I got
actor
one
though?
for you. I
Like,
got one
is
for
he a
you.
cold actor?
I got one for you. Forrest
Because you
I
Whitaker.
talking
have
about
no
Sam
Oh
Jackson.
legs.
yeah,
Sam
Forrest Whitaker,
Jackson
ugly
can
as fuck.
fucking act.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker, ugly as
He
fuck.
can fucking act though. Forrest Whitaker can fucking act. Can Jonathan Majors act like Forrest
Yeah,
fucking Whitaker?
yeah, I think he
Man,
can act pretty
please
good.
get the fuck out of here, Ryan.
Not like,
Forrest Whitaker?
not like Forrest Whitaker, but he can act. He can
He ain't been
act.
on the
Come on, come
scene. He
on.
ain't been on the scene long enough, man. So we don't know.
He,
He ain't seasoned
hey,
like that.
he was good as fuck in that that what was it what's that shit on HBO that got canceled after the first season? He was good as fuck in that shit, man.
They got canceled after the first
Oh,
season.
They
He was
got
good as
canceled because
fuck
people
in
don't
it.
like watching black people. That ain't
talking
got nothing to do
about
with him.
the movie. It was based on a book, but the book was the characters were white. They flipped the
Was
script.
it Lovecraft Country? Yeah, that shit was dope as
Yeah,
fuck.
Lovecraft Country.
I thought it was two
A
seasons.
Lovecraft Country.
No, it was
It was,
one season.
Yeah, it
it was
was.
one.
I thought it was two, but you
I
might be
thought it was
right.
two too, but that was a good
That
ass
shit,
show.
It's
it was
based off the
cool in the
book.
beginning.
Based
That
off the
shit
book.
fell off though. That
In the
shit
book, the
fell off,
characters were all
bro.
white. It was like
Yeah, I
they
mean,
flipped
I
the
upset
whole
because he
thing.
saw old boy was gay in that shit. That's what.
Hey, listen.
Hey, what
Hey,
the fuck?
first off, hold on,
Yeah,
y'all. Hold on.
yeah, you ain't like it because he
Hold
was
on,
a
everybody.
rump ranger. That's
Everybody,
why.
everybody pause for a second.
You
Everybody
doing the
pause.
bending?
He
Everybody
doing
pause
the
for a second.
bending.
Pause for a second. Y'all hear that? It's my feet touching the floor, goddammit. Just so you know.
The fuck is this dude
This
doing?
man still on
Hey,
him swinging
man,
his
you know
feet.
what? Listen. You see this? It's something you can't grow. How about that, motherfucker?
You talking about me?
Hey man, where you get your hair cut at, dog?
Hey, why his ass looking like Billy Blanks when he took that hat on?
Hey, where you
Billy
get?
ain't Billy Blanks fucking ball just like you, motherfucker.
Jay,
Nah,
you
you
gave
ain't
him the
seen
Billy
Billy Blanks
Blanks.
in old ass martial arts movies.
I ain't do that shit, bro.
Man,
You still lining them up with your with
That's the how
what he
with
say?
your nut shavers.
What's that smell? Ah, damn, that
Beep,
shit ain't right.
bing. I be looking all intent at that shit.
Man, so that man Lionel smell like ball sweat.
Hey, that shit be crispy though. Fuck y'all,
Hey,
man.
hey, it Chris this fuck.
Hey, as
Hey,
long as
what
you hit him
else,
with the
man? What
alcohol
else?
spray, right?
Yeah, you fucking right. But you gotta see the secret is you gotta hit them with the blow dryer with it. You know what I'm saying? So they don't smell the balls. I mean,
Gotcha.
goddamn.
Gotcha.
He do it at the end, be like, "Yo, smell this cologne, man. It smells good, doesn't it?"
Yeah, it should smell good, don't it? Yeah, yeah. Get that
Hey,
ball sent off the back of
so
your neck.
as we have a lot of these story, not stories, but topics about, the politics, man. Carlos Miller, man, he's from Wild and Out, 85 South Boys,
So
was talking about poverty and how like they had to do he's on the show on BT College Hill, and they had a thing that they supposed to write a bill about how they plan on tackling homelessness or helping out homelessness. And he said he don't give a fuck about the homeless. Like it's not his job to worry about that. It's the
Damn.
government's job. And he was just saying
Ooh.
that, and he was just kind of saying like, you know, they could send all this money over there to Ukraine and all these other countries, and that's enough money that should be able to stop, put some money towards the homeless. And he was just like, me myself can't solve the problem. And then him and Swaggy P was getting into it, and he was like, "Man, you made millions of dollars. How many damn times you gave some money to the homeless?" He was like, "And I ain't talking about you going out one time talking about I'm handing out turkeys for Thanksgiving." He said, "No, when the last time you bought somebody a car or a house or some shit like that instead of spending all your money on bitches and bags?" And
Ooh.
yeah, bro, it was getting crazy up in there, bro.
Mm.
So, um, yeah, man.
I don't
Wait,
know.
somebody sucking souls
Poverty's
out of what?
oh
What the
man,
fuck is
man,
going
that
on? I
chat
missed
room
that in the
is
chat.
going, man, I
yeah.
can't. I don't even want none. But
Who's sucking
that's what
what?
I don't want none, man. Because if we go there, man, god damn it, it's gonna get ugly. I don't want to go. Anyway,
Fuck boy, we got.
um, homelessness, man. Let's focus homelessness.
I was about
I
to be Mr.
think
Nasty time again. I saw that. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. Go
God
ahead.
damn it.
Go ahead, man. My
Actually, I got
fault.
one more time. But so homelessness, man, I think the best thing you can do for homeless people is not fucking be one, to be honest. And that's kind of fucked up. But I mean, on the real, you can't help nobody if you're not in a position to help nobody. So I mean, the first thing you gotta do,
Well,
man,
it
is
sounds like
take
this
care of
dude was
yourself.
though. This dude that
Yeah,
was
I mean,
bitching
that's
about homeless
peace,
people
man.
has plenty of resources to help homeless people.
Oh, I get it, man, and I don't know that it's necessarily the government's responsibility to tackle homelessness. I think as a society, man, we got a responsibility to help our
Thank you.
fellow man, right?
Thank you.
I,
I mean,
I
we
would say
got
it's just
we got some now that doesn't say that Carlos Miller ain't, donated X amounts of thousands of dollars or whatever the fuck he's done. And I don't think that it should be on the government to force you to
No, it shouldn't.
into helping out the homeless. That's where it stops for me. I mean, if it's a true act of benevolence, then hey man, that's peace, man. I think everybody should do a little something, man, to give back and improve their communities, bro. I think they should. And I mean, it's fucked up that, such a big name like Carlos Miller had to, basically put it out there like this. I think there's a better way to deliver that message. But ultimately, I think he's right, man. It's not his fucking responsibility to do that. So that's what I got, man. What y'all got?
So, while it's not his responsibility,
Mm.
again, man, we'll go back to great power comes great responsibility. Like there's so much money that someone needs in their personal lives with their family and whatnot to take care of their family, take care of them. And there is so many reasons that people are homeless, whether it be they can't afford to pay their health bills, um, child support. There's so many different things that make someone homeless. Or
Biggest one, mental health.
mental health, drug addictions. There's so many things, and if we can fund these programs to help these people, which we don't, we ill fund these programs and we put money towards militarizing the police, these people end up in jail and then come out of jail and then end up back being homeless again. It's a cyclic cycle that we never fix, and as America, we don't. Frankly, we don't really care until it shows up that this guy's sleeping in a tent 2 minutes away from my house. I mean, let's be honest. We don't give a fuck. We look at when we drive by a homeless person, we go, nasty motherfucker. We don't.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
what the fuck is wrong with you? No, that's not what we do. That's not what we do, sir.
I don't do that, sir.
I see. I'm just saying, as a whole, I see people's faces. You know what I mean? And
that's just so awful, man.
It's some awful
I tell
shit.
you what, though, bro. I tell you what. When I was working up, when I was in barber school, rather, it was a lot of homeless people that would come through and get cut and shit like that because it was cheap haircuts, man. And what the fuck? What the fuck y'all laughing at? Anyway,
this chat's getting wild.
They is cutting up in this chat.
God damn it, man. But I remember seeing it was a homeless lady in a wheelchair, yo, and she had a co-conspirator with her. She had a homie. And one of my peoples, we went to lunch or whatever. We came back with a fucking combo from like KFC or some shit. It was like $10 worth of food or whatever. So the homie gave it to the chick, and they didn't know that we had went to grab lunch together type shit. So he went, he did his thing or whatever. I was probably on the phone or some bullshit. And then I showed up a little bit after. Man, don't you know they threw that whole fucking meal away? That chick in the wheelchair was talking cash shit on some. These motherfuckers gone, I don't eat no dark meat. What the fuck is wrong with them? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It was hot fucking fresh food, bro.
I see some
And
similar
they
shit
threw
too.
that shit away like it ain't mean shit. And talk cash shit the whole time they did it. Like,
I had a dude actually talk shit to my face. I had a dude talk shit to my face. So dude was like, he had signed up. This is in Columbus, Ohio. He had signed up talking about, I need money, I'm hungry. Right? And me and my dudes was we was a little, we was traveling to Columbus. He was a little bit drunk or whatever. So we stopped by Wendy's or whatnot, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get this dude whatever the fuck was it, Big Buford? Where the fuck? Not Buford, that's fucking Rallies. But whatever the fuck the Wendy's has, the big
Days fucking double
Days,
or whatever the fuck.
Famous Days, all that shit. And I was like, hey, here we go, man, the Coke or whatnot. Man, I want this shit. Knocked the Coke out of my hand. I said, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? I'll throw the sandwich at him. You know what I'm saying? But I was hot. Like, I went in here to give you some meals. You know what I'm saying? And you wanted cash? That's what he said. He said, I want money, not fucking food.
Yeah, they want the money. They don't want no fucking
so you
food,
mean
man.
He took the chicken box, rolled over that shit like old girl on Martin and said, I don't eat no damn tuna. I don't eat no damn tuna.
That man said you want to
Truth be told, man, that kind of fucked it up for a lot of other people that have asked me for things. Most recently, a couple of months back, I would say actually I just started dating my girlfriend now. We went to a dollar store. Dude asked me for some water. I said, man, I ain't got no fucking money for you. And he's like, I asked for money, man. I want a drink. I was like, man, whatever. And my girl was like, nah, you don't go in here. You don't buy him a drink. And so came out. I handed him a drink.
He threw that shit all over you like,
nigga,
you bitch.
Did he Chris Bosh you?
Nah, he dropped that shit.
Chris Bosh.
Now, I will say this. He didn't thank me. He thanked her. But hey, at the end of the day, he wasn't wrong. So.
Yeah. Hey, that's peace, bro. You were about to start a man out and not give him no water and shit. You're talking shit to him.
Like, that's crazy,
Damn.
man.
But that's because I had past experiences where someone didn't appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
And
hell yeah.
But I mean, the piggyback off the homeless, I know we're getting up to 2 hours right now, but Denver did an experiment where they
I was gonna bring that up, but thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me look this up real quick. I got it on here. Yeah, so um, Denver did an experiment where they took a couple, not a couple, but several homeless people. They did a little close, little experiment where they gave $1,000 a month to some homeless people. So they had different, ways that they paid out on this, but at the end of the day, they found out what happened was uh, nearly a half a year later, nearly 50% of them had houses or places to stay and jobs now. So
Oh shit.
Yeah.
and also with that, they saved money. The state saved money
What?
putting them in, yes, putting them in those and into a better situation. Yeah, they saved money. And that's
Yep.
I wonder how selective they were in picking their homeless
You know
cases.
what? Because I didn't read too much into it, but I was
that's the
gonna
good
bring that up, Brian, because that was. I'm glad you brought that up, man. Yeah, the way they talked about it was like this. The shit was a complete success.
I'm not saying no. They didn't say it was a complete success. You read into it, it's not a complete success. It was only 40. It was 45% had houses and stuff to stay, but
But I think
it
that's
got.
a fucking
That's
success, though. I mean,
yeah.
that's a high
It's
number.
not a complete success though.
It's not a
Be
complete
Well, I mean,
success.
clear. It's
yeah,
not
I mean, you know
complete.
what? I take that back. Not
I
a complete
mean, it was some
success,
crack
but it
But
rocks
was
bought
somewhat of a
with them
success.
bands.
Because if you got half, like if that's a big number for you first trying it out. That's not
yeah,
bad.
and I think it's willing. It's worth some time and some money to put some thought into some of these people that are homeless, because if you raise up the poor, it's only going to help our economy. It's more people buying stuff, more people with jobs, more people, backing this economy. And just to say, nah, I'm not gonna do that, because what do you think is gonna happen if Mr. Small Hands gets elected and gets rid of fucking taxes, or says that tippers don't need to have their tips taxed? This is one of the things that's going to happen, where you're just gonna have more poor, more homeless who are not getting the support that they need, and you're gonna have more people going, oh, I'm sick of seeing people just sitting on the sidewalk, or people like
I
me
fucking
going, that man don't need
I
that
hate
man don't need a
fucking
drink.
I hate tip culture, yo. I think we should get rid of that shit. I don't think
Agree.
us as private citizens should have to subsidize nobody's fucking pay because the company you work for don't want to pay you.
Exactly.
So fuck that shit. You
The
shouldn't
tip
be able
shit
to
is
work
getting
for
out of
no
control.
fucking
You don't even have a choice
$3
to
an
tip.
hour. Yeah, man, and it's motherfuckers that don't even deserve a tip asking for tips now and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Do
they
you
don't
want to give
even.
a
But the
tip to
thing
me?
is,
It's like,
they don't even
no,
have
bitch,
to
you
ask
just
for the
handed me
tip.
my shit.
They don't even got to ask for
Nah.
the tip. The tip is already included, and you don't even know the shit.
You already be included in that 18%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit is
18
already
bullshit.
included. And then even if you try to
Yeah.
put your, then it's like they got the nerve when you order your shit at the kiosk trying to tell about, do you want a tip? Tip the
Right.
machine, mother.
Right. Or do you want to donate? You want to round up so we can basically use your money to pay off some shit so we can basically file that we donating to such and
Now
such?
they got the
Nah, man, fuck
18%
no.
gratuity, and then it still say additional tip if you want to add additional tips.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that's
I got a
bullshit.
tip for your
Fuck
ass.
tip
Don't come
culture.
bacon naked.
Mm.
Don't eat
Any of
relish.
y'all got that situation where you don't tip male waiters and shit? You ever see somebody that don't tip male waiters? They be
No.
like, man, you need to get out there and pour some concrete or something, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like,
Damn,
I'm not
dog.
tipping
How
you.
about, how about I got a fraternity brother, right? I ain't gonna throw his name out there. I love his brother to death, man. He's actually like family. Because I was knowing him before I was actually part of fraternity.
You
But
said you was what? You said you was snowing them?
knowing, I say snow, I
Oh,
said knowing him.
that it. I don't know if it was. It just said something like snowing. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I knew this brother before I even, became part of the fraternity. But anyway, how about when we all have our little, we have our little, get together, meet up, we eat somewhere, we put the tip down. How about this cat here been taking the tips off the table after we leave? Man, be taking the tips. Yeah, we leave cash. That's why we start. Whenever we go somewhere, we tip, man. We start leaving the tip with the card. Cause you put the cash on the table, it's gonna be gone. He gonna take that shit.
That's wild.
Damn, that's bugged out.
Yeah, that's man. You a fucked up individual to do that shit.
Man, you taking
You
the
something.
tips.
Damn.
Man, what
Well,
else we
shit,
got?
man. Well,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, man. I mean, we talking about snatching money.
Uh,
Um, you know, there was a thing going on. You know how they were just saying like, how taxes, and printing all this money, kind of like fucks up the economy. Ryan, I know you had something to say about that, right?
So yeah, you put something in our chat that the
Yeah,
guy was like, "Hey, the government's over here paying for Ukraine and all this other stuff. Why can't they just print money so we don't have to pay for taxes?" Yeah, that's not how that money works, man. If you if you print money out, man, do you again? We're gonna go back to inflation real quick. Uh, yeah, everything's gonna cost a lot more. Who was the one that was it Isha that was rich as hell with her $20 milk?
yeah.
Yeah,
She,
yeah,
her and Jay battling for who the richest on the
right.
pod and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
hey,
listen,
relax, G.
listen. Y'all can be rich as hell, but
What
ain't
the
nobody gonna be able
fuck?
to visit you because we ain't gonna be able to afford to drive or fly there. So, which might be up your alley, but yeah, if people don't pay taxes, man. There was actually a story. I think it was Zimbabwe. They started printing money, their own money, to the point where they were, I think it was 8 billion% inflation at one point. Can y'all can y'all imagine that? To the point they had to adopt the US dollar. So yes, if y'all think that printing money is the cure for our causes and whatnot, please do your research and rethink that. Because
Yeah. So
that
that
ain't
basically,
it.
yeah, because basically, so for those that's listening, basically what they saying is by the US keep printing all this money is further fucking us because it's just keep adding to the inflation. The
Well, no,
way
no,
they
talking about
just
no. US
they
ain't
don't,
print
but
the US ain't printing money. That's not what's going on.
not
No, no.
you know what I mean. But the way they give out they giving out all of this money, and therefore it is fucking us because it adds to the inflation.
Okay,
It does.
so inflation. Okay, let's go into inflation. If we're gonna go talk about inflation, we'll talk about inflation. Inflation
Well,
is
let's talk about inflation then.
Damn.
there is a
Hey,
multitude of things that's going on right now in this world for the past 5 years that has caused inflation. Inflation is not just one multitude of things that's going on. So supply and demand, right? That's the basics of inflation, supply and demand. And then let's talk about what happened with COVID. Okay, shut everything down. Now let's talk about what's going on in the war in Ukraine. Right. So you got the war in Ukraine. One of the people that's in the war in Ukraine is a big power supplier to a lot of countries that we support. That also causes inflation. And now let's talk about the house market and then supply and demand on that one because there's more demand for houses. I'm sorry. Yes, there's more demand for houses and less houses. So that also increases inflation, kind of like the housing market. So you can't just blame one thing on, oh, the government's giving out money and that's why we have inflation. No, it's not that simple. And there's also other things that I'm missing right now that I didn't state.
You know what? And
So
I should expound on that. I'm not trying to say that that's the main thing that causes inflation. So thank you for pointing that out because that's really not what I was saying. But it
I mean,
sounded
it's a
like it.
contributing
But
factor,
yeah,
though. It is. It
it is a
is. I
contributing
mean,
factor.
yes,
the
yes.
more money you have out here, the less the dollar is fucking worth. It's not as scarce, if you will. So, you keep printing fucking money, you're gonna print the value of the money into nothing.
Yeah,
And
Erica,
that's really what it comes down
y'all
to.
definitely in the chat on bullshit. And that shit is funny. I'm trying not to laugh while we
man,
talking. Well, fuck it.
man,
While we
who?
sitting there bullshitting in the
And who
chat,
the fuck is Slick Firmament? Yo, what's going
This
on? Like,
why
what's the
why
fuck? Whose
what
fucking
y'all want
man's
us
is
what y'all
this,
want to
yo?
talk about in the fucking chat? And I don't think he meant slots. He probably meant slut. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
fucking know. But who the fuck is Slick Firmament?
right.
That's probably our man. Yay, we know.
It's either that or rainbow.
Talking about she getting ready for slots, yo, man.
Smelling like Usher cologne,
Man
huh?
said that's a slut. She's a huge slut. I know you didn't say your wife was a huge slut. I hope she is though, Slick, for real. Like, if you call yourself, hey, fuck that. Nah, if you call yourself being married to somebody, man, you better be down with the nasty shit, man, for real. Like, you need to be eating some asses and sucking some toes, choking some throats, telling people to shut the fuck up. You ever start talking shit?
Safety words.
From nasty time with Jay. You
Man, hell
start
yeah.
talking
Hey,
shit
hey,
and
you know
like
what time
they can't hear you. You know they can't hear the shit you talking. So you just be saying just the nastiest shit in the universe and shit. Like, yeah, yeah, tell your mom
Hey,
about this dick, ain't you?
hey, cause
Yeah.
Ryan, they around here talking about these short jokes. They don't understand. Listen, they talking about short. First off, I'm 5'9", so I ain't shorter than Ryan. But he better explain to them. They think we just lift all these weights just to be lifting them. Hey, man, when I get your ass in that room and go to put your ass in that buck, and I turn your ass, hey, it's all she wrote. Don't be trying to run because you're gonna get pinned down. I
Oh,
don't want
listen. I might be short. I'll put you up against that wall, girl. You know what I
Man, that shit is so overrated though, man. Wall
mean?
sex is so overrated.
It is 100% overrated.
listen,
Like
like
picking a chick
that,
up and
that
all
hand
the
in the middle of your
bullshit.
back, you have your tooted and booted. I don't want to hear nothing.
God damn.
I'll put you in some pretzel holes. I'll put you in a pretzel hole. You don't even know what the fuck just happened to your ass.
No, I like that side shit for real. Like, you roll over on the side and shit and
My
you
man
hitting
like
it.
the
You
side
try to
slide
You
in.
can't run. You can't run. You can't run.
you can't run
Mm-mm.
from that shit.
Nah, you can't run.
You can't
Mm-mm.
run from
You can't
it.
run.
My
You
man
catching it
said
like you can't run.
the side slide in.
Man,
Man, what?
I'll be
I'm
putting
in
you
that.
in positions that make you think you was a gymnast, bitch.
And then I can say, and then you got that weight on that one leg. You can't run. Got your ass like some UFC shit around here. What was that?
Man,
Hey, what
what?
was that shit called? Hey, what was that shit called? What was on that wrestling match? What was that shit? The Splato? Yeah,
Hey,
that's Splato.
Man,
listen,
I hope nobody that respects me watches this shit, man. Fuck.
listen. I told my sister and my mom and my dad to watch
Oh,
this
man.
shit. But I'm about to say
What?
this. I'll be
Hey,
putting the girls in the figure
don't be
four
back
to
here.
finish them.
Don't be back
Finish
here
them.
doing this. Don't be back here doing this. Nah, bitch.
I be swatting at the shit.
My man Slick over here talking
Man,
it. He ain't even talking the English.
God, this
Man,
man just talking random shit. This man said Dr. Fauci is Ellen's mom.
Ellis Bob.
You like this dude?
I guess, man. We need to figure out who the fuck Slick is, yo. I think we have an idea who the fuck that is,
Hey,
but
but man, speaking of some wild shit, man, y'all hear, man, Elon Musk and these fucking robots, yo, Skynet is
man.
coming.
hey,
I got the
yo.
Hey,
video
you
for
got
that
the
shit.
video. Hey, cue up that video, y'all. Y'all watch this shit. This shit is
Ain't
crazy.
no sound, so you can talk over it. Ain't no sound, so go ahead.
Yeah, these motherfucking robots are
Earlobes.
doing the most, G.
I hope this isn't real, man.
Like,
They hope
they
this
Man,
is.
doing the
that
most.
he passed the motherfucking the robot the Tommy gun, yo.
Sure said it
That
ain't working.
shit just started licking
That shit
shots. What ain't
robot
working?
came
My
out. I'm
video's not
alive.
working?
Johnny Five face ass.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I mean the video is playing. I can see it, man. So yeah, I mean you got, the fucking robot, the Tesla robot, he got the fucking cowboy hat on and shit, and he's just airing out this fucking Tesla truck, man. God damn. And then the other shit get out like, hey man, I'm good. Like, word. That shit is crazy as hell, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy as hell. The other
The
shit I
robot
saw, yeah,
driving the
the
Tesla.
Optimus shits. Yeah, yeah, he calling that shit Optimus, which is kind of clean to be honest. Like I like that. I like they calling this shit Optimus, man. That shit
Okay,
is
yeah, you
sweet.
like that shit until they shoot your ass.
Man, whatever, man. I got them things on me, man. Bring that
It's
shit,
a fucking
Terminator.
robot. A dude that said he's alive, man. What you talking about? They ain't got no hearts and shit. Man, I seen Terminator, man.
I
I'm
guess,
cool on
man.
this. I'm cool on this shit. We nah. Nah, I really
I
hold
need
this
to
shit in real.
install one of those fucking pneumatic presses at my front door and shit. So as soon
That's
as it
what you
come
need to
in,
do. Yes, yes, yes.
go ahead and crush this motherfucker down from the get green. And I'm not even playing games with you.
Boy, run up over here, put that gi on and pop that trunk, boy. Hey, I hear like Dragonfly Jones.
Shit, that motherfucker gonna be on there like silence, silence. You stupid as hell,
Man,
man.
y'all
What
y'all
else we
crazy,
got,
man.
man? We got anything else? We got Nvidia's the world's most valuable company in the world and shit.
Yeah. So
After
real
I
quick.
sold their fucking stock, fuck.
Oh yeah, you fucked
Go
up.
ahead though. What you got?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Real
fucked
quick.
up.
Yeah. So Nvidia has became the most the richest company, I should say, in the world, outpacing Mac and Apple and Microsoft.
Mm.
They're worth $3.3 trillion. It's not even that much more compared to the other ones. I think the other ones are like 3.32 trillion or some shit, but it's just crazy. The one big thing that they've been banking off of is AI and their fucking chips. So
Mm.
that's just only going to expand. Really, if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah, this AI is getting fucking crazy, yo. Like it is. You ever see that video where the two AIs were talking to each other and shit? Like the Apple AI they were both AIs on iPhones. And they
Yeah.
were just kind of talking to each other. They were just having a real fucking conversation, man. This shit got deep too. I was like, God damn, these goddamn robots are getting
Mm-hmm. What's
they
crazy?
mimicking human
Mm-hmm.
nature pretty
Mm-hmm.
well, and that's the dangerous part because
Thank you.
human nature is fucking insane, bro.
And it's
Like
human nature's
people
not
ain't
good.
shit.
People ain't
People
shit.
ain't shit.
Genocide,
And this is
murders.
what we're
What?
mimicking. They're gonna try to protect themselves from us and try to protect us from us. And next thing
Have
you
their
know,
own
man, they're gonna be
ideologies about things and how people act and how like
man. And even after the Facebook
biases.
joint developed its own fucking language that humans couldn't even understand. Yo, the shit developed its own language. So they'll be able to talk to each other and teach each other, and they planning and plotting this shit. And we'll be none the wiser, man. Good luck, motherfuckers.
You
I
know,
don't
one of the
know.
most dangerous
The
things that
AI shit
humans
is
have.
wild.
One of the most dangerous things humans have is biases.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, what you gonna let an AI have that shit? What are they gonna do with that?
It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to.
This ain't good,
There's gonna
y'all.
come a point where
This
that's
ain't
gonna
good,
become
y'all.
part of the logic train, and the shit's gonna be fucked up. It's not good. And I mean, everybody who getting AIs to write their papers and all that bullshit, I mean, that's cool. Enjoy that shit while you can, cause it'll be wild. The same AI that wrote your fucking paper hacks into your house and kill you with the air fryer or some shit. Like that shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild as fuck.
Man, and
Yeah.
this is
But
like
hey,
we're
man, we
all
here.
and we're all connecting ourselves to the internet, right? Because this, or to the
Mhm.
web or to the net with the Neuralink
Right?
and everything like that. So let's say the Neuralink just pops off. Man, listen, I've seen enough anime and sci-fi movies in my life that I'm like,
Mm.
this is not a good idea because someone will hack into your brain and then make you do shit. Now you killed your family. You weren't even in control. No, thank you. I'm scared.
Mm. Your pocket pussy gonna go crazy in that bitch.
Crazy.
I mean, what?
Hey, put that pussy on a chain wax.
Your pocket pussy just gonna be
It's gonna
all
know
over
what's
the place,
it's
Hey,
gonna know what
man.
spots to hit when they hit
yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah. You
Hey,
ain't gonna even be able to get up and do nothing else. It's gonna be
hey,
what's it called when it's gonna be edging the fuck out of you and shit. It's gonna be edging you. That's crazy.
hey,
Oh man.
before we get up out of here, man, before Guap send us out, I think he just went out to go refill up his drink. But we're gonna do story time with Cap, man. When I told you it was there was the good and the bad. One of wifey's good friends, man, is the doctors are saying that she's losing her battle with cancer.
Oh
And I just
damn.
want to get deep real quick.
Yeah.
When it comes to medical things, for black women, because they say black women is the most misdiagnosed, you know,
Mm-hmm.
ever, and I think this could have been avoided. Is definitely if she would have went to the right doctors and they wouldn't have just said it was eczema, because they're not used to uh black women, or black people getting skin cancer, and when they caught it and found what they could do to fight it, I guess, and it was too late. I'm still not giving hope on her. I definitely hope she pulls through, um but just to say, make sure y'all going to the doctors, and if something ain't right and they tell you something and you just feel it in your mind something ain't right, go somewhere else. Go to somebody who looks like you,
Always good to say.
and yeah, they look like you and can probably tell you something. Because man, we really, you know, it's just a shame that a lot of stuff could be avoided, and stuff like that, and especially when you trust in somebody with their medical opinion, to sometimes to help you to live longer, and that person could also be the reason why you don't. So uh just a funny story, man. Just to lighten up the mood about that, like I said, man, definitely hoping and praying she pulls through, and she beats the odds, and God shines his light on her, or whoever that you believe in shines
Prayers
their
up
light
for
on
you,
her.
man.
um Funny story, man. The first time I met her, wifey was graduating college, and she came down, and all of her girls were upstairs, and she had on this shirt, and she didn't have no bra on, and as she was talking to me, the boob fell out, and I'm
Oh
just
shit!
like, and I'm looking, but she's just talking to me like I know she felt it. And I was like, "Hey, your boob is out." And she like, "Boy, stop being childish, acting like you ain't never seen no titty before." And it just made me
Hey,
laugh, because
yeah.
she was just like, how some people be like, "Oh." She was like, she was like, "Boy, this is natural." Like, what I'm saying? Stop act like you ain't never seen no titty before, being childish and
Man,
shit.
that's
But she just
wild as
kept
hell.
talking, and it just was funny. And you could just tell, like, she had a good humor about it. It was just funny. We had a good laugh and stuff like that. And she just was, a very cool person. Well, I'm not gonna say was. She is a very cool person. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of my. I always say that as a good memory about her, that I always will have, no matter what. So just praying for you, and Nicole, and we always here for you, praying for you. You definitely got a good group of people that loves you. So big up to you.
So
It's peace, man. Yeah, get those second opinions, man. Minorities are significantly underserved in the medical community. So, if shit ain't right, man, get in tune with your body. You know what I'm saying, and make sure you get the right advice from the appropriate individuals, man. Shouts to the homie, yo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, shout out Nicole, man.
that all
All right, get us
right.
out, Guap.
All right, everybody, man. Once again, whose man's is this? Wrapping it up. Hey, another week in the books, fellas. We did this.
Hey,
We potted, we potted.
hey, next
You know
year,
what I mean?
next week is gonna be our 20th anniversary. Not
Yeah.
anniversary, but week anniversary.
Episode
Yeah,
20, y'all
man. Hell
coming next
yeah.
week. Hey, we want to do something special, man. We got to do a little something special. But hey, appreciate all y'all, man. The chat was lit tonight, boy. Y'all was on.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all in the chat, yo. For real, y'all was lit.
Y'all was on.
Yeah, the
Fuck
chat, man. I
Slick.
don't know who the fuck Furman is, man.
Fuck
That
that
Furman
man.
man.
Fuck Slick.
Just
Slick
walking,
ain't
Slick
man.
shit.
Furman man came in talking
He think
high
he's slick.
shit.
He think he's slick. He ain't slick.
Talking
Got
gas
it.
shit.
But hey, man, appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in, man. Again, if you like what we're talking about, man, comment. If you don't like it, comment. If you got something you want to talk about, comment. But hey, it's just a comment. Like, share, subscribe, spread the word, man. Help this thing grow. Help us get out there and get this to the people, man. 'Cause that's what it's all about. You know. Hey,
I'm
with
gonna,
that note,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
send
Go
you
ahead.
off. I'm gonna send you off with one little funny clip with this chick riding a horse, a horse
Man,
dog.
please do. Please
Why you
do, bro.
why you
That
posting a
shit
clip,
is
man?
crazy.
While he posting a clip, hey, listen, fellas, love all y'all, man. We enjoy doing this. This is fun for us, man. Hey, we don't make nothing off of this, man. We just love this. Is what we do. We do this all the time. This is natural for us. We just sit here talking bullshit and conversate, man. Talk about bullshit and talk about, serious stuff too. So, God
And
damn.
she get that shit
Hey,
done.
she getting it though, ain't she? On that horse,
Man,
dog.
and this
She's
is some
getting
real
it.
shit too. Like these motherfuckers is really, this is the championships, dog. This look
She
at the judges,
galloping
like
like
look
a
how she jumping
motherfucker,
over that
yo. They're
shit.
like, word.
Hey, that's
You know how
wild.
much concentration you gotta have to jump over that shit while you got a fucking horse
Man,
head on a
hell
stick?
yeah. Yes, man.
Wow.
Hey, shouts to this young lady, man. She's getting busy, yo.
Man, she
She's
looking
getting
good,
busy.
boy. Somebody get this lady in the Olympic team, man. She out here hot
She's
chicken,
serious as
Oh
shit
my
though.
hustling.
God.
Look at
That's wild.
Right.
That's
She's not
wild.
bullshitting.
what's
But yeah,
what's
man.
my man with the glasses that be like, God.
Oh, you talking about with the tater tots in his pocket? What
Yeah, fucking
Pedro? What's that man
vote for
name?
Pedro and shit. What's his name?
Oh, God
Napoleon
damn it.
Dynamite.
Napoleon
Napoleon
Yeah,
Dynamite,
Dynamite.
dog. She looked
Yeah.
like Napoleon Dynamite doing that shit, bro.
oh,
She got tater tots in her
that's
pocket.
wild.
That's stupid as hell.
Hey, but on that
All right,
note, man.
man.
Hey,
Yeah, get us out, man. Get us
hey,
out.
everybody, y'all be easy, man. Another week in the books. Y'all take care. Much love again. Shout out to the young lady Nicole, man. Prayers up to you. Hope everything
Yeah.
works out for you for real though. Hey, y'all stay blessed, man. Love y'all brothers. We out.
Yes,